How's it going, Dirty?
Pretty good. I have strep again.
Ugh. Are
Shit.
you
Strep?
Wait, didn't you get your tonsils ripped out so you wouldn't get that anymore?
They grew back,
what?
Is is that a thing?
I guess.
I had
Your
my
tonsils
tonsils
grew
removed. You're
back?
telling me they could be back?
Yeah.
So you had strep before, and you said, I never want this
I need
again.
to
They're like, we're
consult,
gonna take out your
provider
tonsils.
real quick.
And then strep
Yeah.
wanted you so bad that it was like, we're gonna regrow your tonsils to give you strep.
Yeah, and I just finished a full round of antibiotics like a week ago, and it didn't get rid of it.
Oh man. That means you got super strep.
Yeah, Lindsay says, hey, that sucks.
Yeah.
YOLO, it's real. Fuck.
Are you gonna be good for talking tonight? Or
Yeah, my throat's not too bad.
okay.
Let's see.
Did you pull apple sauce before you start back?
Oh, the applesauce is done.
So easy.
It's done.
For 3D campuses, controls, okay.
How
I
hungry
gotta
are
say
you?
yes on that.
I think he's
I did too, but now I got like a missing game element
What's this?
rotating on my screen.
Why did your mouth don't fit?
Where's that?
There's like a
huge.
the spinning cog that's supposed to be there is like a missing game element.
It's just
Oh,
like
there's back. Okay.
doing the motion, but it-
Did that fix it?
Yeah, I did.
Well,
Cool.
could you let him practice while I go start the bath?
Busy?
Hey, kitty.
What? Is that good applesauces?
Got some ambient music in the background.
What? Huh? Is it bath time? Are you gonna go get ready for your bath?
Well, I'm thinking about it. I'm going to post in the nature people's place and see what they're
You wanna
playing.
go take a bath?
Yeah, there's no PVE East Coast.
Wait, what? Have they put out what the things are going to be?
Yeah, there's 4 of them. There's a PvP on West and East,
And then a
the
PvP
RP
on...
PvP is East, and then the PvE is West.
Yeah, just RP
Ah.
PvP. You have to announce your duel in format.
Yeah, and then just do like
What do you want to bath?
turn-based text combat. I swing
Yeah.
my axe. Equip bucket. Swing bucket. Lose bucket. Take 3 damage.
Hey, Brandon's over there. Haven't talked to them or talked to him in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time you see him, tell him I miss him.
Let's see. WoW specific. Here we go.
We'll never see him. He's never in here. It was Mike and then Brandon, and everyone left, and we're not cool anymore. I don't know.
Oh well.
Womp womp.
Oh,
It's
Jesus.
because we're the dads of D&D.
Yeah, this is dad's only a nit, so.
Well, he's an,
Yeah.
he's an uncle. He's an uncle.
Yeah, he's Uncle Dirt now.
Uncle Dirt now.
True.
I don't know why I call you Nippers if you're just Nap.
Because I think isn't
That's my
Nip
last
actually
name.
part of your name?
Yeah, Nipper
Yeah.
is my last name.
Oh shit, okay, then it works.
Yeah.
Alright, so, we good to go? Or we need a few minutes?
Oh shit, I didn't put my dice thing out.
I'm
I'll just
holding
roll in the
kitty.
game.
I think I'm good to go.
All these
So, I'm
half
trying to
dice have to
remember the
virtual
last
roll anyways.
I don't. Did we go
Yeah.
through the? Did we go through the backpack?
Not yet.
Okay.
You snatched it. And looking down, like, you crawled over. Looking down into this. It's about a 20-foot drop. There's a bunch of spears down at the bottom. Like, just where the hole is. And they look kind of like astray a little bit. Like they're not all neatly lined up, and they're made of solid bronze.
Can't pull up my character sheet the same way.
Um,
I like double click my name, but it like just pulls up something different.
alright,
It just, I don't know.
hold on. So, yeah, getting across there, you get the pack. The pack's kind of torn a bit. It looks like it's kind of like ripping down the middle. Not necessarily from where it was hanging there, but for some other reason. And the name Kej is stitched at the top. Inside of it, there's a roughly drawn map that shows Ilmire, and the tomb you're in, and then from what you've heard around town, it looks like to the south of town also the Hound's lair is marked on that map.
How's that name spelled on the thing? K-A-J?
AJ.
K-E-J, yeah.
K-E-J?
Yeah.
It's a different cache.
Different cache.
I don't know, maybe I spelled it wrong or anything. Yeah, that
Alright,
one should be an E.
Same cache. Alright.
Yeah.
There we go.
Where was the other kid?
It's the one of the missing younger, like, boys, like 18-ish-year-old boys.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, I didn't take note of those ones.
Yeah, they're on the town board in the journal. Under the missing flyer.
Oh, okay.
I got my character chart back now. Good.
Nice, cool. Yeah, and then
Um,
also within there you find whoever's opening it, 27 gold, 12 silver, 15 copper, and this bronze serpent statue.
27 gold, 10 silver.
12
15
silver.
Okay, and then what else was in it?
And then there's this bronze serpent statue. And when you take it out, you're touching it, you feel like a chill run down your spine.
It's a snack.
Well, I do know that this is one of the people I remember Kej's backpack. Whether he dropped this here or fell down, I think him and maybe the others could be in here still. As for the bronze statue, that could just have been leading to this place, but it doesn't give me the most pleasant feeling.
There weren't any like bodies in the bottom, were there?
I don't think I could, like, when I was grabbing it, I don't know if there was a perception to look into there.
No, I mean, you could just see down in there as you're crawling across. You would expect to find a body because, like, from how this backpack is hanging and the spears being all cockeyed down there, yeah, you'd think there'd be a body, but there's not.
Well, I mean, going across, no body, backpack, some statue. Maybe he made it across with the others somehow, or maybe they got pushed back with the water that you did and went past this place. But I think definitely finding those kids and figuring out why they wanted to be in here could definitely help. Bronze statue, you said just a basic map of like the town.
It shows the town and the tomb that you're currently in, and then it also shows what they've marked on there as the lair of the hound to the south.
Tomb, lair, hound. And this is the hound that has been terrorizing stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So, for Merlot, I don't know if there's much use of stuff in here for you, but for Hans, this map does show the hound's lair, so when we get up to par, and get a little bit more info, or maybe the sword, we know where to find the hound to defeat it.
Yes, this could work.
So town tomb, hound's lair, and so looking at this map, does it show the inside of the serpent and where to go, or if there's doors or something like that?
Not really. I mean, it does look like they were sketching the inside of this tomb, but they didn't get very far.
Oh, okay. So like stops like here, kind of.
Yeah.
Well, let's keep an eye out for them, and at least we know they might be in here. I mean, really, there's nothing left around here other than to go further in, right?
As far as you can tell, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, keep on going.
Alright, so moving down further, you could actually see pretty far down. This is like a 100-foot long hallway. One of you has which one of you is? It's the lantern from
Yeah, I have
Isaac,
it.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I haven't added the gold physically to my equipment yet, just because I might give it back.
Okay, that's fine.
But everything's like kind of backpacked, or if that one's like too ripped, I would put it in mine just to hold.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like almost torn in half.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like people took the straps, like each of the back straps, and pulled them in opposite directions, like trying to rip it in half.
Got it. Yeah, I'll just safekeeping in my backpack then.
Can I
Yep.
take a closer look at this snake statue? See if I know anything about it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I would like to just inspect it, see if I either recognize
Yes,
anything about it or can sense anything with it.
It just gave me a like an eerie feeling when I touched it, so
Yeah, Isaac, actually, upon handing it over to Hans, you feel like this sense of relief. And Hans, as you pick it up, you feel like kind of like a sense of impending doom almost. Like,
Ooh.
yeah, something feels wrong from touching it.
I want to say, dear boys, this looks like the job for a wizard, and I want to go and cast detect magic on it.
Okay, go for it. Hans, also, upon picking that up, you've been paid like this for your militia work?
I'd like to burn one. Do we get a luck thing for this session?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
totally, yeah.
I'd like to burn that.
Let me pop it up here.
Ah, Liz gets one too.
Okay.
Oh no, wait.
cool.
No, wait. I succeed on a 12, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to
It's
see.
12 to 13.
It's a bit weird how it's like 12 on both of them. Yeah, they definitely fucked up on the table there. It's supposed to be 2 to 11 and then 12 to
And
13.
then 12 to 13. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Never mind. I will keep that luck.
Word. So first, before you do that, Hans, just upon being handed this thing, through the kind of eerie feeling that you get, you see, like, you've been paid this way for militia work before. This thing is probably worth like 100 gold.
Well, experience point.
So
The
yeah, one
detective-
experience you said.
Yeah, once you spend it, yeah. But it only takes 50 to level from 1 to 2. Let's see. You. I'll tell you this. It says you don't like necessarily know the nature of the enchantment, but I'll give you more than just it's enchanted. There's a curse on this thing, for sure. But it doesn't seem to be like anything too crazy and dark.
Right, I will say. I will explain it exactly like that to Hans, since he already has weird ideas about me. I'll keep it vague.
Oh yeah, that's right. I know, don't I?
You suspect what you think you know.
I knew. All I know is one time you lied to me when I asked you about the magic man. All right.
Yeah.
So you explained that it's cursed of some type. Magic men? Do you know if curse is if just touching, if carrying, if in bag on person? And I look towards the rip bag.
Oh. It's like, hey, magic. It's more of an art than a science, most of the time. It doesn't seem too bad, but who knows what could set it off.
I think
If
just having it in the backpack would probably be.
yeah, I was gonna say if I put it in the backpack, does it feel like? What does it feel? What happens if I put it back in the backpack?
It seems like just the fact that it's on your person is giving you this feeling. Yeah. Roll me a d6, whoever's holding it right now.
Well, hold on. Yeah, before we get to that, I wasn't referring to my backpack, but before we decide.
Oh, the other one?
Yeah, the ripped.
Yeah, the
backpack.
ripped one that it came from. We'll just take a quick second to discuss. Should we just put it back in? Like, should we put back in the ripped bag? And
Well, I'll hold on to it in my backpack. I feel like if we find the missing people, they had it for a reason, and it maybe could be used against the Hound, but I'm not 100%.
right, Isaac, you did decide.
I'll hold on to it. That's fine.
Okay, so
Yeah, maybe
you have the
maybe
ripped
it'll
bag,
get
right?
some use for it.
Well, the rip bag is basically useless. I put all the goods that they had in their bag in my bag.
Okay, I'll hand it back to Isaac and basically explain. Like, this is worth its weight in gold as well. It will probably catch a good 100 piece.
Dang, it weighs 100.
Yes, weighs 100 gold pieces.
It weighs 100.
So yeah, I'll just have it in my backpack, and then I'm just like normal holding it, but like in the backpack. So it's on my person.
Okay. Roll me a d6.
And your leg falls off.
No, when you go to like reach out your hand and take it, you have it and you're pulling it back, and as you do it, like, you think you have a pretty good grip on it, but it slips through your hand and lands on your foot.
Oh, it's just
I'm not gonna
bad
give you
luck.
I'm not gonna give you any damage, but yeah. You fucking smash a big toe.
Oops. Butterfingers.
You dropped it on my foot?
I did. No, you did not grab it. I was handing it to you.
You could have handed it way better.
I am twice your size. I am professional item hander over.
Alright. I guess I'll lean over, pick it up, put it back in the backpack.
Okay, cool.
And then you said it's like 100 foot in front of us, basically. This is the next stretch of things.
Yeah, you can't quite see, like, you can't make out what's at the end of this hallway, with the light from your lamp, but you do see, to the right, like the first, kind of branch off of this path to the right is stairs going down. And then the same thing for the next one, stairs going down.
What?
And then,
I'm sorry, continue.
that's okay. Echoing further from down the hallway, you hear the sound of running water.
Well, water normally flows somewhere, and we know that at the base, the water's running to it. I mean, it could lead to where the source of the water is maybe coming from for the mouth of this thing. But depending on how thorough we want to be, we can always check these other passages. Might be some other useful things.
And who is guiding way?
I mean, I had the lantern, but really, I think it would be like a communal. Which way do we want to go?
Basically, I'm trying to figure out, like, if whoever's gonna be in the back should also probably light a torch, so we have like both directions.
I mean, I could do that. Yeah, let me get one of my torches out here.
I would hate for something to sneak up in darkness behind us.
True.
Lantern also like a circular, or is it more of like a cone?
If you open it all the way, your thing has kind of like a little shutter on it, so you could like focus the light down if you want to.
I'll probably focus it more like forward if he's gonna have a torch behind.
Yeah, I'll hold a torch behind us. Maybe take one of these away.
Let me see if I can do that. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, you're God. You can do anything.
I'll give you a few more feet of light as well by doing that.
Cool.
You're one of those guards from that video game. Jesus.
Yeah, I accidentally had you with a candle, but you have a torch. Might make it a little longer.
Nice.
Actually perfectly fits what you described.
Yeah.
We have stairway to right, stairway to left, second stairway,
And then-
second path to right, and path straight ahead.
Yeah, with maybe hearings of water straight ahead if we keep going that way.
All right.
So we could explore and see if this has anything else inside of it.
I mean, if
But
we found signs of one missing child, I would be remiss if we did not search everywhere for a possibility of missing child.
right. If we find one, maybe they have info on the others.
Right. So, I'm guessing that would possibly just checking every area.
Probably the best idea. It just would take a little bit longer, and I don't know how many traps are set in here, but
I am
definitely.
I am trapper. I have experience with traps.
All right. Well, I guess we'll take the closest entrance to whatever path, and I think it's the right one there.
Yep. Let me roll something real quick.
I take it back. I take it back.
I mean, we leave. We're good. We got it.
Yeah.
We got the backpack. Proof they're dead. We get prize.
All good. Proceed.
Oh fuck. All right. So I guess we make the first stairway right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Going over to that one, you see it curves. Once it gets to the bottom of the stairs, the stairs go down about like 20-ish feet. Curves back this way.
Interesting. Nothing looks super unusual, anything like that.
Not. How far down are you? Are you still at the top of the stairs? Like up here?
Yeah, I mean, we got the light shining down there, and I mean, I want to go down the stairs. I just want to make sure that it doesn't look like maybe one of the stairs are like raised or something like that. That looks like off.
Okay, yeah. They look, I mean, they're not like perfect because this whole place is, it's like pretty ancient before building techniques were that sophisticated, so it's mostly made of like packed dirt and big stone slabs.
Yeah.
So the stone slabs aren't perfect, but for the time they're pretty well like
Yeah.
constructed. So they're pretty even.
Okay. I mean, if it doesn't look too crazy, it doesn't look like super slippery or anything like that, I'll probably just go down them.
Okay, cool. Where? Yeah, going down. Once you kind of round the corner, down in here. Oops. Oh, here, let me just click it. You start to see like this black residue on the walls.
Nice. Hey guys, the walls are bleeding black.
It's kind of like thicker than blood, I would say. It looks like some kind of like film or algae or something.
Didn't we see this stuff before?
I think you saw it when you looked down through the hole into the spear room.
So when I was grabbing the backpack, I ended up seeing the same type of stuff that's coming from the walls, but it was by the pit with all the swords in it. I wonder if this leads down, like if we went down the pit, you know, and like survived. I wonder if this leads down that way.
Are there any like footprints or anything?
Not that I can see in here. It just looks more like everything made out of stone. So if there was footprints, it'd be pretty crazy.
Yeah, it actually. You being a trapper too, you're pretty good at picking up on that stuff, Hans. So you kind of see like it does look like there's some smudges leading back like towards the stairs that you're coming from. So they're kind of like coming back up this way.
I'll point that out to the group.
I mean, if that's the case, then maybe Kej fell down this way and came back up. I wonder if there's either anything else down here or this is signs that he did fall down, maybe got hurt, maybe didn't, and then came back up here to go find his friends.
Maybe. There is no signs of movement going into tunnel, only coming from tunnel.
Well, I mean, if kids take priority and it looks like they're going away, then finding them faster is probably better than looking like down here and seeing if there's like treasure or something like that. We could always do that on the way back if needed. But it is up to you guys. I mean, I know we're pretty light on funds for a lot of stuff. So if you're looking for like some gold or items, I mean, we can go further, but with the information of having the footsteps go this way, I think just turning back and maybe trying the other steps might maybe lead to something.
Seeing the smudges in the black, is there any remnants of that going anywhere else down the hallway we just came from?
No, there's not, because it's really thick, so it kind of seems like just where it's so thick, it is probably like it doesn't necessarily just run off of someone's like feet very easily. And actually, looking at them a little closer, you see these footsteps down here. They're kind of like elongated, like almost like someone isn't picking up their feet when they're walking. They're just like shifting them, like dragging them across the ground.
Okay. We'll second look on the footprints. It's probably not the children that came from this way. It's probably something else.
Well, either that or the fall hurt them and they couldn't move their leg very well. Or it's so sticky that it's hard to walk on. I mean, regardless, if it's something else that came from this way, and the backpack it was up there, and they didn't fall because I didn't see anything on there, then maybe they got chased. And I think finding them faster is probably the bet then. So, I mean, if everyone's good, we could just go take the other stairs, maybe?
Merlo, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, that works for me. If they're coming out of there, then either they didn't find that weapon we're looking for, or they did and they have it with them. So
His logic is sound.
good to get out, check out the other ones.
Yeah. All right, let's go back up the stairs and check the other stairs. See if maybe there's either more sludge footprints or we could hear something maybe down that hallway or.
So let me unpause so you guys can move your ship. As you're moving down the hallway, that watering echo sound, you're able to tell it seems to be coming from over here. They're echoing down from that hallway. Coming to the one that you're at here, it also these are kind of the same worn stone steps, and they descend into you can kind of make it out from the top of the stairs. They descend into this big circular chamber. There we go. And from what you could see from the top of the stairs, the walls look like they're inscribed with dark runes. Um, and then yeah, they seem to be going around. Like they start at the bottom of the stairs and kind of wrap around the walls. And that is about all you could see. The chamber kind of like, or the stairs open into this chamber, but the like roof of the stairs is in your way to see deeper in.
Well, I don't see anybody in here. The room looks definitely interesting because there's some scribbles on the wall.
How are you
I don't-
rotating your character like that?
Control scroll wheel is a little bit, and then shift is a lot.
Oh.
He's like just shining this fucking flashlight in everybody's eyes.
What? What did you say?
I'm
I don't know
okay,
if I
describe the
can-
room again. I was distracted by trying to figure the fuck out.
It's
I
all
don't-
good. Yeah, you can't see too deeply into there because the stairs. It's like another 20 foot, and then the top, like the roof of the stairs, is kind of blocking your view into the room. But you do see, starting at the bottom of the stairs and kind of what looks like wrapping around the walls, are these. It looks like some type of dark runes from where you're standing.
I don't think I could read these unless it's unless it's written in one of the languages I speak.
You, even if you could, from up here, you can't quite make them out. They're pretty small.
Got it.
Merlot, you have experience with magic.
Yeah, from where I'm standing, it looks like some sort of dark room.
You never cease to amaze me, Magic Man. I'm proud.
But I don't see any people in here, and if our mission right now is to find these people, we can again come back to this room later if we decide. And then you said there's two paths, this way and this way, and you said water from this way and nothing from this way.
So from the one that is in front of you. Okay. Draw it. Up here, the north one opens into this big chamber. And these might not be exactly the size, but this looks like the largest room so far. And then coming from down this way, oops, not that big, hold on. Not like that. You hear the rushing water down there, and you actually see some light coming in from this east wall, lighting up the room. It seems to be filled with rubble.
So we have a room that leads to algae-infested steps. We have a room with runes and uncertainness because we have to get closer to it. We have, you said, water to the right with rubble and light,
Yep.
and then a big room all the way in the back.
Yeah, and then the one to the north, you can actually kind of see into it from where you are. There's these big stone pillars that support this ceiling. This one's actually, most of the pathways in here, the roof is pretty low. Like it's either like close to your head, or you, in Hans's case, he might have to actually like be bent over a lot of the time, a little bit. This room, the ceilings are taller. They're probably like 15 feet tall. And this one also, the steps descend down. Whoops. This time it's just 3 really big steps. And on this end, there's a giant towering stone door. And two big unlit braziers on each side of the door. There also looks like the whole floor in here is filled with like what looks like scraps of paper or cloth or something, just like littering the whole floor.
Wonderful. I'm gonna take a pee while you guys talk about which direction we would like to go. Give me a sec.
Should we just be quiet the entire time he's gone?
Well, I mean, I think that the one straight ahead looks pretty inviting compared to the other three.
We could always just split up, send one of each of us to like a different room.
Always a good idea.
Yeah, that usually works out great
Yeah.
to split the party like that. Magic Man obviously over here with the magic.
Last time you split the party, you stabbed Father Rand, and you were only like 15 feet apart.
Well, I mean, when plans work, they work.
You almost got him, too.
I did almost get him.
Yeah.
I could have ended the campaign right there.
Maybe I was a little too heavy-handed in my descriptions. It's weird. Players like sometimes you tell them really obvious shit and they don't get it, and then sometimes you just drop like subtle hints and they're like, "Hey, I'm sniffing out exactly what the fuck's going on."
Yeah.
Hey, that's the guy. What, you mean I stabbed him and he didn't die? Obviously, big bad.
Alright.
We did not
So-
work out anything at all. We could actually, one of the options I was discussing, we could just split up. Send the magic man to the magic portal. Send somebody to this room, and then send somebody to this room. Cover more ground, as it were.
Yeah, you know what? These kids, they could be in immediate danger. The faster we find them, maybe the better.
So the rubble might be an exit strat, but there's two unlit lanterns, basically, is what you said in this room.
Yeah, they're braziers, so they're like big. These two are actually like each one of them is like 5 foot in diameter. But yeah, they're not lit. They have like, kind of looks from where you are like it has the remnants of old burned wood in there, just like black charred wood.
Got it. Merlot, you said you can detect if things are magical by chance?
Yeah. I mean, yes.
Can you see if
That's the thing I
all
can
the
do.
Can you see if all this stuff on the ground, like this paper and stuff, has something against it? So like if we go in there, they don't just like combust or anything like that?
Alright, show me which thing you want me to check out.
Just like all the stuff that's like on the floor here, it's littered with paper and cloth and stuff like that. And I don't know if it might be hiding something.
Alright. Alright, so I want to go down the three step and
Mhm.
walk into this room.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yep.
alright, cool. Yep, so I'd like to just detect magic, like maybe I'll walk to the middle of the room.
Okay.
And just hit the detect magic button. Oh, I froze. Okay, we're good. Alright, wizard stuff, detect magic.
Ah,
Nice.
damn it! I lost
Alright.
my luck now too.
Alright, so wait, I gotta, wait,
Yeah.
yeah.
Corruption. Let me see here.
Alright.
So we all lost our luck.
Let's see, misfire.
Okay, you roll a
one or
D2.
two.
to determine if you get corruption or misfire.
Do I roll a D2?
Yeah.
Oh, here, I'll just click this.
Yeah, you can click it from there. It's a coin.
1. Greater corruption.
Nice. Yeah, just click that and roll a d10 on it.
D10. Let's see. D10.
This is about to go south fast.
8.
An 8.
Alright.
I can't read the whole thing. Hold on, let me open it up. Yeah, if you at the top, if you click that table again, then you can click all the little
okay.
things in there. So go ahead and click all those buttons.
Oh my god.
Or not all of them, but
okay,
the appropriate ones.
Alright, here we go. Over
One
1 day.
Alright.
Let's see. Over 1 day. So I gotta do
Okay, cool.
scaly snake. I wanted a 1.
You got the worst. Yeah,
I
you
got the
worst
only
tail.
one that doesn't do anything.
Yeah, you could have gotten
What?
the poisonous scorpion tail.
Or even +1 agility, or...
Oh, or a fleshy one ending in a
Yeah, the
usable third
fleshy one.
hand. That would have been cool. Okay, cool. Anyways. Yeah, just make a note of that on your character sheet. So,
Yeah,
Alright.
describe what happens. This is about to go south for you.
yeah. How can I describe this? Are you wearing a robe?
Yeah.
Alright. You see, you guys see, Merlot's kind of out there, like, with his hands out over all these scraps of paper, eyes shut, like, chanting something and waving his hands above the paper in circular motions. And something seems off with the spell as he reaches in to the arcane ether, try to pull forth some kind of like useful function. The back of his robe starts to like slowly rise up as something is growing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all for now.
So-
that's what you got.
So here's where I stand as Hans. We were chased by a magical water snake into the mouth of the cavern. We're in a
Oh,
snake
no.
cavern. We
Yeah,
found a
that's actually
snake
the
statue.
perfect roll.
And now there's a snake on the back of Merlot.
Yep.
I don't know it's a tail because I didn't think he had a tail. I think there's a snake about to attack him. I'm gonna yell Merlot duck behind you, and I'm gonna throw my battle axe at it.
All right.
Yeah, I'll hit the ground as soon as he says duck.
Okay. Merlot, roll me a luck roll.
Good. Alright.
This is gonna be DC 12.
No.
Okay.
You?
Yeah, you actually. Was that a 1 and then a. Why is
No,
it
it was a
green?
2.
Because it was I think it's added my luck to it.
No, it said just rolled 2.
Because your luck is 0. I don't know why it's green, but anyways, yeah, that's why I thought it was a 1.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
just
always
always
green.
green for luck, I think.
Okay, cool.
Does int roll a different color?
Good thing you guys didn't have any.
It rolls
that-
red?
Well, that's because you've crit failed and you rolled a 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
+1, okay.
I'm not sure why luck isn't green, but anyways,
I'm just seeing
Yeah,
if
those
there's
are
different
blind.
colors. Yeah.
Weird.
Interesting.
okay. As you kind of like quickly bend over like that, like the wind kind of jostles your robe almost, almost enough for Hans to see what's under there, but alas, it gets caught on whatever growth you have there, and yeah, Hans, go ahead and let me think about how this will go. Roll. Just go ahead and roll an attack roll. We'll use Merlot's AC -2 because you're trying to hit a specific thing.
Oh, it's a 3. So I'd miss. Oh,
Okay.
rolled a 4.
Damn,
didn't add my-
Their battle.
It didn't add my
Let's
D
see.
dice.
Oh, I think I might have changed it because of the way that you're doing the deeds. Let me check something really quick.
You
Yeah,
were
if you-
about to.
Okay.
Sorry, good.
If on your character sheet under equipment, if you click roll D die. And then try to try to roll again. Let's see.
Nope.
The plus 3 was for the 11.
Yeah, you've got
Because you rolled a 5 and an 8, I thought.
Yeah, but it's supposed to go to both.
Is it? Oh.
It is adding it to both.
Oh yeah, it's
if you
saying
hover
you're-
over.
you're-
Oh,
Well,
okay.
you're
Because
just
it's
rolling
minus
really
3.
bad.
That's right. Okay. No.
Yeah. But anyway, I changed it basically. Now you just roll that D die once on your turn, and then everything else you roll after that, it'll add that number to it.
Oh, okay, cool.
That way you don't have to keep like manually hitting like +2 or whatever and adding it to all your rolls.
Okay. So the battle axe will miss though. Thank God.
Yep. Yeah. You kind of swing in.
Well,
You
I
shout
threw it.
duck.
That's why it was
Oh,
a minus
okay.
3.
Yeah. Throwing it, you shout duck just a little bit too early. So Merlot's actually quicker than you think as the battle axe just soars over him down into the
Well,
papery scraps.
I want him to duck. I don't want to hit him. I think I'm saving his life.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know, maybe if you chop it off it won't keep happening. I don't know.
Yeah, I've got a +2 to reflex, so pretty
Damn.
nappy. Yeah. Believe it or not.
Gotta
Yeah,
be
I'll,
quick on the streets.
Yeah. I'll having a battle axe whiz over my head. I'll like hop up and I'm like, what, what? You broke my concentration, man. Now I can't.
There is a
You
snake attacking your backside. How do you not feel this?
And I look around and like feel around and like feel a tail growing.
Yeah, now that you're
Yeah.
aware of it, you can't unfeel it. It's like
Yep, not.
it feels very uncomfortable.
I was like, hey man, see, I was here, I was casting a spell, and you interrupted me, and now this is what happened. Okay? Magic. You can't interrupt me when I'm doing my thing, man.
Well, I apologize. I will not attempt to attack any creatures near you next time you're doing your thing.
All right, so
Well,
yeah, so
I'll say this too: as you were bending over to duck, getting closer, you see these aren't papers and cloths in this room, and especially being familiar with magical reagents, these are snake skins. This whole room is full of them.
all right, yeah, I'll relay that back to the people in the doors. Like, oh yeah, by the way, this isn't paper; it's all snakeskin.
Yeah, and then there's
Snakeskin
also
all the way down,
some.
guys.
Yeah, it's like the ball pit at McDonald's, but snake skins.
So,
you also
exactly
see
the
kind
ball
of
pit of
through them. Yeah, exactly. It looks like there's like scraps of dirt and twigs. Yeah, under the thing, which is weird because even though this place is like underground, it's been mostly like stone and packed dirt. There hasn't really been a lot of like loose dirt and twigs and branches and shit.
so it's safe to go in?
Do I see any snakes besides myself?
Oddly enough, you actually do. You see not a living snake, as you're kind of looking around, startles you a little bit. Inscribed on the door is an image of this enormous black wolf, is what it looks like. being crushed by a giant snake.
Ah. Yeah, it's safe.
I'll look for it. I want to grab my axe while they're looking around.
So,
Okay.
do
Totally.
you think? Because my lantern, I don't want to open it and try and light these things, but with your torch, do you want to try lighting these 2 lamps? Or-
It looks like there's enough stuff to burn on the braziers, braziers. Yeah.
It's pretty burnt down to like almost like charcoal and ashes, but it won't light again.
Yeah. I think we'd have to find some stuff to put on it.
So
Gotcha.
I have oil, like 2 flasks of oil.
I wonder how long
Yeah.
that would burn though if you put like 1 on each. That's more or less to see if it like,
Something
hey,
with
it's
the
gonna
snake
lighten up
gas.
this. It's gonna lighten up this room just in case, and then
Like a
we can maybe see.
flask of oil typically burns like a whole day.
If you want to try, I don't know. It just might. We could light up this room just in case, and I don't know. I don't think maybe it could maybe activate something bad, but I normally don't think lighting something would be bad.
Yeah, I want to point to the snake like crushing the wolf. Like, hey, maybe this is what we need to help us take out the bad guy.
Oh, like it
Yeah.
stops the hand.
Yeah.
I wonder if
Maybe they're mortal enemies.
Oh, that's
Or
brilliant.
immortal enemies?
Immortal enemies.
But we would have to find a snake. I mean, this is a stone snake, but like
Yeah, well,
there would have to
maybe-
be like an actual snake, right?
Yeah, maybe that's what maybe that's what lighting these things do. Maybe it'll make it come to us.
God, I wish Oshimaru was around.
Who?
Oshimaru.
Yeah.
Orochimaru?
Orochimaru.
I don't know. I mean, I think lighting this wouldn't be bad, but at the same time, I don't know if it's like super important. But you said there's something in this like little nook or something.
This up here?
Yeah.
That's the door. Yeah, looking closer at that, you see. It looks like a gigantic stone slab
Yeah.
that, like in the primitive times that they built this place, it would have been hard to move that around and just like put it in there after the fact. So it's actually, it was like sat and waited from above to push down and seal the chamber forever, or intended to seal it forever, I should say. It probably weighs like a couple tons.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we lighting the torches?
Let's light them
Maybe
up. I gotta.
it might open up the door. I don't know.
All right. So, you said there were sticks all over the ground. Do you want to try to gather enough of those first for each one before wasting oil?
Yeah, that's fine. That maybe some snake skin for kindling or something like that. Just
Yeah.
grab
let's do
like
that. And I have flint and steel also.
Yes, we'll take some time here and gather up enough snake skin and twigs and stuff to try to
yeah,
get these things
sticks and
lit.
stuff.
So through the process of trying to gather this stuff, you notice all the like twigs and dirt and loose stuff on the ground. It's scattered throughout the chamber, but the further you go into this kind of like northwest area, that's where it's like there's a lot of it in like a small pile on the ground under the snake skins.
So
What's under?
dig under here.
Twigs and stuff.
All right. So investigate the pile.
You want to do that before or after lighting though?
I think it'd be before, so it's like as we're gathering.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, looking there. Yeah, it's a little bit weird because this chamber is so far back in here for like loose debris like that to be on the floor, and clearing it out, you actually see two little two. Fucking make a goddamn circle, man. What the fuck? Hold on.
All these squares make a
There we
circle.
go.
All
that's,
of these squares make a circle.
that's so much bigger than I want it to be. Alright, anyway, let me maybe freehand it. Does that work better? There's two little, I don't know, two little circular divots in the floor, about 2 feet apart, near the wall. I can't draw them small enough, but yeah, they're like up here.
Who's searching?
I think Hans was.
Got it.
Does it look like they might open, or something should be inserted, set on them? Like, is it on the wall, the floor?
It's not quite up against the wall. It's like maybe a foot or two out from the wall. You think, like, feeling around them, it doesn't seem like there's no trigger mechanism or anything. It looks like they serve some kind of purpose of inserting something, but it doesn't necessarily open anything right now.
Okay.
Roll me just an intelligence check.
15?
Okay, yeah. Digging back into your memories as a militiaman, like being in fortified positions, these look similar to in the past, like divots that would be used for stabilizing a ladder during construction, or like if there's a permanent ladder affixed to like a keep tower or something, they usually have these little divots to stabilize it so it doesn't slip out from under whoever's climbing them.
So, realizing that, I would like to look up to see if there's anything interesting on the wall or ceiling leading up from there.
Yeah, looking up.
You can call me over and I can use a lantern, right?
Yeah, of course.
Totally. Yeah, kind of like fiddling with the shutter a bit, holding it up, you get a nice angle, and actually it would have been pretty hard to notice or see without being lit like that. There's like some loose earth and dirt up there that kind of form like a little crawl space looking thing. It's very tight, like Hans can fit, but any kind of bulky stuff you would probably have to either take off and leave, or like pull behind you or push in front of you through this crawl space if you were to go in there. It's just big enough for your body to fit through.
With what I'm wearing?
Yeah, you not wearing any like big plate or anything too stiff, you could fit through in what you're wearing, but like your backpack and stuff, you'd have to probably pull behind you or push through in front of you or something like that, or leave in the room that you're in.
Okay. Relaying this all. The backpack, I mean, okay, so do you guys want to try to light the braziers or crawl? You said it's on in the ceiling?
It's
don't think
kind of
there's-
like up above where the door is, like it's 15 feet high walls in here, and this is kind of like right up just a few inches from the ceiling.
Like a duct?
Yeah.
Alright, we have new paths. I'm very intrigued by Beth.
Yeah, I was gonna try and draw like what you were saying, but so basically, where there would be maybe be a ladder, and then like X amount of feet up from the 15th, there's like a passageway that we can crawl through, maybe.
Yeah. You can't really see through it because it's full of like loose roots and shit like that.
I
think I
mean,
turned off drawing because I knew you guys were gonna draw dicks everywhere.
What?
Wait, what? We can
Yeah.
talk there?
Not anymore.
So, I mean, I like that idea. I don't think there's any harm in lighting these things first, though. And at least maybe it'll give light, like if we came back and it might shine through, you know? So do you want to try like lighting these and then we can I don't know, I could lift you up or you can lift like can we all get up there easily or no?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty high up, but I think you're all capable enough to make your way up there. Maybe if Hans boosts you or something.
Gotcha. So yeah, I think we still try and light them and then go through this and then I mean I would take off my backpack and probably like use it as like I would hold on to my backpack and it would be in front of me maybe.
Okay. Like pushing it through in front of you.
Yeah. But yeah, I think I wanna see about lighting these two things, clearing out the path above us, out of dirt, and then going through.
You said lighting these.
Yeah, I think still lighting those. Like I don't think there's any harm in lighting them.
Okay. Cool. So Isaac goes over and starts to kind of like, you know, take the kindling and scraps of snake skins, starting to pile them up in the braziers. What are the two of you gonna do in the meantime? Might take them like a couple minutes. Finish things off and get them arranged. Like you guys have been working on it for a while.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to help with that.
Alright, word. And then
We'll start clearing out some dirt from this path.
okay. How are you guys lighting the? Are you using the flint and
The-
steel that Hans had, or?
Either that or the torch.
And I can
whichever
use my torch.
Okay, cool.
Alright.
Or if we want to light them both at the same time, like
I'll be right
don't wanna
back.
Get too crazy, but
For sure. Yeah. So as you light them, you kind of wait expectantly. They kind of crackle there, little embers flying off. Nothing seems to happen. Although, if you didn't know already, you would be pretty surprised that no smoke seems to be building up in this room. It all seems to be going, like, drifting up towards this ceiling through the crawl space.
Cool. So if we lit this, we would have maybe found it that way too. Okay. I mean, that means there's airflow through there. That's good. Cool. Finish up with that. Those will be lit for however long they're gonna be lit, and then help clear out the rest of the dirt and crawl through. I mean, putting whatever I need to kind of like either in front of me or dragging behind me just to kind of get through if need be.
Okay. I guess we'll have to see kind of how close together and the order and stuff when Hans gets back, but are you guys all gonna crawl through, or are you just letting Isaac scout it for now?
Do I want to go up in there? I don't know. Yeah, I'll let them go first. Like I do have the torch. I'm chilling down here, so. If they both get up in there and say it looks cool, I'll follow in.
Yep, so let me check. Up in there?
All right, what I
it
missed?
kind of... nothing, we're just determining who's actually going to go through the,
So
this crawl space.
lighting these things, the room didn't fill with smoke. It actually went up and wafted towards this pathway that we're gonna take. So if we lit this, it would have done that, and then we could have looked up from there. But
Oh,
they just
okay.
confirm that there's airflow basically above us leading to this path.
Okay.
So basically, I helped you clear out the rest of the dirt. And do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
Real fast. This giant slab, does it appear to be a door?
That is shut. It's 2 tons, and it seems like it's permanently shut right now.
Can I try?
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
my gargantuan open doors ability?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go for it. How can I do this? Okay, roll a d30. But this thing is heavy as fuck, so you're gonna need like a 29 or a 30, basically.
You're saying there's a chance.
So D30 normally, do I go up a dice level because I'm gargantuan?
That's what that's for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do I add anything to it? No. Strength bonus?
Yeah, I love how your strength's actually just 10.
Yeah, it's... Alright, so D30
Yeah.
straight roll.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Got this. 2 out of 15. Let's see it.
Oh, it was close.
Oh, yeah, almost rolled over to it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to budge, and then you kind of like, with one last little effort, like really try to heave it. And the ceiling in here starts to make noises as little small pebbles and things fall, and dirt falls from 15 feet above you. There's
You broke up a bit, I think.
Yeah, that, okay, so it wasn't just me.
I thought
Alright.
it was me. Yeah.
oh, my bad. Yeah, you see, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, up above you, little pebbles and dirt kind of like starts to cascade down. Looking up, you see this whole ceiling is like loose boulders. That if agitated too much will probably bring down this whole chamber.
Oh, shit. Okay. So back to crawl space.
It's probably good that you either didn't nat one or succeed on that.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
It's a lifelong dream to open an immovable door. I will get it one day.
I know
Yeah,
we've been
okay.
through a lot, but I like sincerely like pat him on the shoulder and say, "Hey, good try, big man."
I've got written on my notes DC 20 reflex save or 5d20 damage.
Jesus fuck.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got +1 reflex, so I only have to roll a 19.
Hey.
So would you like to go through first, or would you like me to go through first, or?
I can dig through dirt pretty well. I
I
think.
mean, I can follow behind you. I'm not really gonna be able to have the lantern. I gotta carry the backpack with all the stuff and whatnot, like in front of me or behind me, or.
If you want to let me hold the lantern, I'll have you hold my backpack also.
Yeah, we can do that. I can hold like both, basically, kind of like.
Yeah, one behind, one in
Wrap-
front.
Yeah, wrap one like around my foot or something like that, and then
Mhm.
the other one will be in front of me.
Yeah, if you want to do that, and I'll hold the lantern out while I'm digging through so I can see what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, we can,
Do you want to
we can get
attach a
something
rope to each
around.
other
Why-
before we go through?
Rip it. Huh?
You want to attach a rope to each other before we go through or anything?
I mean, we can if you would like. I mean, we're probably gonna be pretty close to each other.
Okay, I
I
believe
guess it
you.
would help. I'm assuming unless like there was a pitfall in there, but I like we're. I don't think it's a very like wide hole. I think we're basically like caterpillaring through here.
Yeah, like cave exploring.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 2 feet high and like 2 feet wide as well.
Okay. So basically, also with my setup, like I'm gonna place the shield under me, so I'm just dragging myself across, like with my forearm, so I can just slide across the rubble.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, doing that actually helps you not get tangled up too much. So you'll be able to move through a bit faster than you would if you were just like, not doing that.
Oh, sweet.
Okay. I'm gonna draw this from a side view to kind of show, but like here's the wall of the chamber you're in. Then the little crawl space up there. It kind of slopes down pretty steeply,
Oh, I'm about to slide.
and it goes about 10 feet down like that, and then it starts to go what looks like you can't really actually you probably wouldn't be able to see too far. It's like starting to go back up that way.
Whee! Okay. So, moving towards and along.
I'm just following behind as carefully as I can, just going through and
As Merlot turns into a snake person.
Yeah, just leave the snaketail guy back by himself.
Yeah.
Full trust in the guy I don't believe.
I mean, he wanted to stay behind.
I don't know why he was speaking parcel tongue to Door.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just kind of slide down and get to the bottom. Unless you guys stop me, you're both kind of like down there at this little V shape.
Okay.
So you kind of come up, you see it's similar. It's like roots, loose dirt, gravel. Going back up the other way. Now that you're up there,
I don't know. I'm
Do you
sorry. Sorry, I don't know if it has to be said, but since I have trapper experience in tight quarters like this, I am obviously looking for anything that could be a trap as I'm going forward.
yeah, I'm rolling that in the background, just so you don't necessarily know or not. But it's like I'm kind of doing it like you'll just see it if I roll the right number. But since you said it, let's do one here.
Damn it.
There are 5 traps.
Yeah. You don't detect any traps, but since you're doing this actually right here, pretty lucky. Kind of on the opposite side, like where it starts to angle up over, like right here, is kind of a larger opening that goes up. If you weren't looking specifically around this area, you probably wouldn't see it because the bottom of it is like kind of loose roots that you could potentially like move to the side and stick your head up through. But yeah, since you happen to be looking right there, you see that.
Does it look like something pushing against it, or just like a secret thing?
It's kind of like
if I were to disturb it with something, do I see like something would fall through?
no, it opens up into like a chimney looking type of thing.
Oh.
Not a chimney, like a natural chimney. It's basically like a vertical shaft.
Oh. Okay. I'll relay this back. Like, do you guys want to check out Santa Claus's entrance or keep going?
I mean, it's you and me, I think. So.
Oh, is he
I
not
mean,
following like at the very
I don't-
back?
I don't think so.
That
Yeah.
it's gonna stay there. Yeah, what's Merlot doing, by the way, just
Well-
during this time?
Well, I thought they were going to tell me if it was okay or not, but since they didn't,
I didn't hear that part. I wasn't here.
Yeah, we can. If you
No,
want to
dude.
tell him, go ahead.
I mean, it's kind of high up. It looks like you might need a boost.
You could have grabbed onto
and-
Isaac's legs.
Yeah, he's long gone now. Actually, I think I'm kind of gonna wander a little bit.
All right.
Check out the dark runes.
Yeah, I kind of want to check out this room a little.
Okay.
Saw-
Totally.
saw some light. Kind of want to look a little more towards this light.
Okay.
I was
Um,
curious if it was like a flame light or if it was like if it seemed like it was outside.
Yeah, and actually, coming into this room, let me go back just a little bit. So this is like a chamber with collapsed walls. The ceiling in here, where the supports and everything and the walls have collapsed, the ceiling is actually sagging, like, especially towards the middle. Like the weight of the earth above this room is too much now that the support is gone. And there's a bunch of lion murals all over the wall you see as you walk in. The light is natural light that's coming from outside. I think you guys waited till daytime to come here, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is daytime right now, so it's sunlight that's coming through, and you see that running water you heard is actually one of those silvery streams that runs along the side of this mound.
Awesome. Good to know.
Yep.
So
Yep.
so the light that's coming through, does it seem like it's the holes are big enough for someone to go through? Like, could I crawl through, climb through, walk through, and be outside?
Yeah, you definitely could. It's big enough to fit through for sure. And actually thinking about it, you kind of piece together like Kej was in here, so like, and the front door seemed pretty undisturbed the way you guys
Yeah.
came in. So he probably came in this way. And then I'll also quickly say, looking around, you see underneath all this rubble, there's like bits of lion themed like decorations, like broken statues, paintings, things like that. But something kind of glimmers and catches your eye, and it seems to be in like pristine condition under all this rubble, and it is a shield embossed with a snarling lion's face.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, but it's under like hundreds of pounds of rocks.
All right. So I guess what another thing I'd like to look for if I think that Kedge came in this way, kind of want to see like we saw in the other path where we saw footsteps coming out. Do I see any footsteps going back towards the light or towards the exit?
Okay, so you see it's kind of hard to make out in this room just because there's so much like debris and
Like,
shit
stone and
everywhere.
stuff? Yeah.
So you don't necessarily see footprints, but you do see a bunch of claw marks around this hole. Like, it looks like something was trying to get out, but for some reason could not. Yeah, so looks like something just sat here, like, trying to claw its way out for several hours, and yeah, even though there's a hole there, can't explain why that would be.
All right. Okay, so I guess does it look like if I took some time, I would be able to move enough rocks to be able to get that shield? Or does it seem like it's got a few like big ones just like stacked on it?
You could do it. It'll probably take, for you specifically, like working by yourself,
Right.
and especially because you burned a bunch of your strength to cast spells, you're like,
Yeah.
you're pretty rough. You could do it, but it would take probably like an hour or two.
Probably
I mean,
like
at
a
the,
plus 5
at the
legendary
moment,
shield.
you're. At the moment, I don't know how long we're gonna be where we are, or if we're
Yeah.
even gonna make it back to you.
Let's think. If I thought I could do it in under an hour, I might start. You know what? I might just go ahead and get started, and if I hear them, I'll let them know or something.
Yeah, I'll also say, you have magic, so
I
Yeah.
do have.
That worked so well
Wait,
last
wait.
time. Go ahead.
Let's see. Hey, what kind of magic do I have that might be able to help me here?
Move
while
on.
you're looking at that, I'm gonna jump back to Isaac and Hans real quick.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? This is all happening kind of simultaneously.
Yeah.
Isaac.
So I'm behind you. You see this stuff.
Yeah. There's it. Chimney goes straight up.
Up. Well, the only thing that I know is up would be like the back of this snake, right? It it wasn't super tall.
Yeah, but this is weird design for a cavern.
Yeah, true. Is it wider? Can we like get through it a little bit better, you think?
Yeah, this particular thing is probably like, through all the roots and shit, your light doesn't penetrate that well. You can't quite see how high it is without kind of getting up in there a bit, but it's like a 5-foot diameter. Like you could probably, if you crawled through the roots, you could definitely like stand up in there.
You want to wait here and have, or want somebody wait here and somebody go check it out?
I mean, it's just you and me. I don't know how much I want to just like leave one of us in this area. I mean, I'll go wherever you think is better. You said you have a little bit more experience with this stuff.
Well,
I'll go. Yeah.
I was gonna say, thinking back to, okay, so we're on this express mission for children, but we had to dig through here, so the kids wouldn't have come this way anyways.
Yeah.
So right now we're exploring. I'm honestly good with both options, to either move on or try to check up. This just is very hidden by these routes.
Yeah. I mean, we know this is here. It is dangerous. You might, maybe if it does lead to the surface and we check it and it leads to the surface, we can maybe mark it so we can make it back easier instead of dealing through the snake's mouth.
Oh, yeah, that's a good option. Alright, so kind of explore to see if we have another exit strategy.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we'll dig up.
Okay. Pushing through the roots in here, now that you have kind of cleared those out of the way and your light is penetrating up through here a bit, this chamber seems to have been dug out
Oh.
by some type of claws.
Not naturally occurring.
It was probably like a natural gap, like in this root structure, and that is what it looked like before you stuck your head up in. But now that you're in there, you see it has been widened out.
Can I tell if it was dug up or dug down?
It was definitely dug up, because down where you are, it is more natural, and the further you kind of look up the walls on the sides, it's more and more claw marks, until up toward the top it looks like this thing was, whatever did this was burrowing towards the surface, but you don't see any light coming through, so it obviously didn't make it. And as you shine your light up there, trying to get a peek up at the top, you get a quick flash of something moving. You hear kind of like shuffling noises up there, and you see this like kind of humanoid looking figure whose skin is just like sagging off of its bones. And its claws are dug into the ceiling and it's hanging there, staring back down at you. It's in
don't
like a
see this, right?
position.
Because I'm behind him, right?
You could probably see up in there as well. I mean, this is a pretty big, little like passageway. You could probably see around him up through there.
What are those 3 kids' names? Hold on. Let's see. I'll yell out the 3 names to see if it's one of those 3.
I'll
Yeah.
say this before you do anything. It seems to be. It's in kind of like an ambush posture. Like if you
Cool.
guys didn't poke your head up through here and surprise it, it probably would have dropped down on you.
Oh. So it could have been trap.
Yeah, I mean not necessarily like a mechanical trap, but yeah.
Yeah. So how tall is this? Like, so this goes straight up, right?
Yeah.
How tall is it approximately?
Probably about 15 feet.
15 feet up.
And based on just like your 3D spatial awareness, you can kind of tell like this should be pretty close to the surface. Like this thing, I mean, it stopped for some reason, but if it would have just kept going a little bit further, it probably could have gotten out, like burrowed to the surface.
Okay. Will? I look up at it and say, "Hey," and I want to toss a. Fuck, I don't have enough room to. Oh, I could technically. Yeah, I could throw a battle axe at it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you guys kind of like call this thing off guard. So I'm gonna give you both an action here before anything happens. So, but this chamber's big enough for you to actually swing your axe or throw it or whatever.
Oh, I
Down
can.
in this,
Okay.
you could probably swing it as well if you climb up a bit. But down in this little crawl space you were in, it would just be punching and kicking. Like you would not be able to swing a weapon down in here.
Oh, okay, I see. And it would have had the advantage. That's
Yeah.
stupid. I will throw. Yes. Isaac, do you want to roll to see who goes first? Or do you want to just have one of us go first?
Let me see here. Oh, double 17. Ah, I accidentally did too.
Yeah, same
I'll
number,
go.
though.
I'll go first if you don't want to roll higher than a 17.
I guess I don't.
Okay. Before we get into that, let me quickly jump back to Merlot and see what are you planning on doing with your, if anything, with your shit here.
Yep, magic missile on some rubble here.
All right, roll it up. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, boy. Here we go. Had such good luck with magic today.
I want you to be fully corrupted by the end of this.
Jesus.
Come on, big money.
Oof.
Yeah.
Nice.
Big
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, you could roll. Go ahead and roll the damage. Let's just see.
Yeah.
1d4 plus 2, and then
3 that each do 5 damage. Goddamn.
I see. It's not
Oh,
3
yeah,
though,
see,
because you have plus.
5.
Yeah,
That's
so you
right,
got 5 that
plus
do
2 to
5
casting.
damage. Yep. So
Yeah,
go ahead and roll
okay.
all like 5d6. We'll roll
Okay,
it for each of them, and it's plus your
okay,
caster
I've
level,
done-
so plus 1 on all of them too.
Alright,
I'm just
so-
curious how much damage you're gonna be able to do.
Let's see. So I've done 1 roll. That's plus 1, so it's 6.
Yep.
Then 6,
Oh shit. Okay.
2, 4, and 4. So
23
and,
or 22?
I'm seeing 1 and oh yeah, 6, 12,
22, yeah.
14. Yeah, damn. Okay, 22.
Okay. Yeah, totally. With that much, like, you're kind of like almost like trying to make up for the last failed spell. You
Yeah.
really like dig deep for this, and you conjure a bunch of these flying, like you hear like screeching. You hear like
Oh,
screeching echoing along with the
yeah, hope
water.
to hear it down the hallway or something.
Yeah, I would say this is like right about the time they're revealing this thing. They hear like eagles calling, echoing from further down in the chamber, and with that, you're able to individually like shoot these things into several different rocks. You definitely break it up enough to grab the thing out of here. Roll me as you're doing this though. The sagging ceiling,
Oh boy.
things start to
Oh,
fall
boy.
out of it. Roll me a reflex save.
Mini
Okay, yeah, I'm good at that.
Huh?
They're the mini lava cakes that have been in the
Oh no, that was almost good.
I used to be good at that.
But if you
Let's
don't want
see.
You're now full snake.
These, I will say, the ceiling in this isn't like giant boulders like in the other room,
Okay.
so it's
So
not
much
nearly as bad.
chocolate.
Yeah, as they fall down, you kind of like dodge out of the way a couple of them, but one of them catches you in the shoulder. It kind of knocks the wind out of you as you take 3 damage.
Not bad. Not bad.
But you definitely can grab this thing if you want to.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab the shield. I was casting that spell to kinda try to get back at Hans a little bit. I wish he saw it.
Yeah.
Would have been.
Would have been redeeming.
Yeah, so maybe he'll like this shield though.
I've only ever seen you fail spells.
Well, you saw me cast one, but it like happened like 10 minutes later.
Which is,
Yeah. So yeah, you being you can definitely tell that this is a magical item. You're not quite sure what it does yet, just having quickly grabbed it and kind of dodged out of the way of this stuff. You could probably, like, you as a mage could probably figure out what this does if you just take a bit of time to kind of study it and experiment with it.
All right, I feel like the
Mhm.
feeling's kind of good now. I think I'll just sit here and kind of look at it,
Okay, yeah.
try to figure it out. Yeah.
Roll me an intelligence check. We'll see if you are able to like figure out the magic on it immediately, or if it's going to take a bit of time. Okay.
Yeah, I
Take a
think
bit
it's
of
gonna be
time.
a minute.
Yeah, given that nothing seems to jump out at you, you haven't seen this particular enchantment before. You do see it's a silver shield, and like I said, it's embossed with that roaring lion face. It's pretty scary. Like, maybe in the dark, like in the shadows or something, if you saw this, it might actually make you think, like with the flickering torchlight, that this might be alive. Yeah, so while you're doing that, you hear, like, well, let me jump back. You start to hear like debris and dirt shifting rapidly as this thing is moving at the top, and then Hans and Isaac are about to do something. And then let
Fortunately-
me add you all to the initiative. Just go ahead and do that. What were your numbers again?
I rolled a 17, so he rolled whatever.
I rolled a 12 total.
I'm just gonna roll them, but don't worry about that. I'm just doing it so I can put in.
Yeah.
You rolled a 12. You rolled a 17. And then Merlot, what do you have?
I will roll a 19. Hey, it's already there.
Hey, nice.
Perfect.
Cool. So they do have the surprise round, so I'm gonna go with them first.
Alright.
Yeah, just go ahead with whatever you guys are gonna
So I
He
rolled,
rolled a bless.
blessing.
Yeah.
Bless ally.
Okay.
I can touch him because it's self or touch,
Mhm.
and I think with him it's a -2, right?
Yes.
Let me double check.
Which sucks because a 19 would have been way better for this situation, but I rolled technically between 14 and 17.
Yeah, I'll
Which-
quickly say this while we're talking about it. If in your downtime, if you want to like try to work on this spell to potentially affect Hans fully, even though he's different alignment, you could do that too. It would just it would take some time to probably do that.
So this is what I have on my screen, Dirty.
All right. Let's see.
Because I know you were saying like, oh yeah, click through stuff for him. So I ended up like clicking blessing, rolling it, and then clicking bless ally, and then it comes up with like this. I wanted
Yep.
to like, I guess roll this is what it is, or that just I don't have to. It just does this. Is that...
Yeah, it just will do that. So you can click roll at the bottom to roll on that table, but I think you've already done that because you rolled the.
Oh, so this just rolls like
Yeah.
it would be a d20. Got it.
Yep.
Okay. Anyways, I bless him. So
Okay.
I tap on him. And I go, I'm gonna give you some extra strength, man. Like I'm gonna give you some extra power here.
So
And with
plus
a 14
1
through se- you
to all attack rolls.
For one turn, yes.
Okay.
I wish it was the next one up because it would have been.
I mean, it helps
You
my
could-
throne, but actually, I might climb Equilibrium and try to swing at it.
You can burn your luck if you want to take it one up. It's up to
Didn't
you.
we lose the fleeting luck though?
Yeah, we did.
You can burn your actual luck stat though. You have 8.
Oh, you have a
luck
lot.
left. Or not
Jesus
8,
Christ.
You have
He has 18.
18 luck. Yeah.
So you'd minus the first one, not the second one.
Yep.
You can
Up to you,
increase
though,
it
you
as
don't have
much
to,
as
though.
you want.
Well, because then you would get
You'd get it back
plus
pretty
one
quick.
to +1 to all attack rolls, damage rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and spell checks for a turn.
Yeah, but look at those. That 20. If you burn a couple.
I'd have to burn what 3.
Plus 2 to all attack rolls, damage rolls, saving throws, skill checks for 1 hour. Or for 1 turn.
And I'll
Jeez.
remind you, you sharpen your axe, so you got that crit strike on your first
Yeah,
attack.
plus 1, yeah.
If you
I-
hit with it.
I put it on
Your
the
first
character
hit,
sheet
that's
for right now.
So I guess I'll burn 3, so it puts me at 15 luck out of 18.
As someone
and
who's
you said
burned
it's the
many,
one
many
on
luck, it comes back quickly.
You
Yeah.
said it's the one on the left side, not the right side. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right,
Right side is
yeah.
max, left is what your current is.
Okay, so you.
It will affect
get-
your luck roll. Like if there's like a luck, something that is just luck, like a luck check, it'll affect that. But
Yeah, I get a +1 instead of a +3.
Oh,
So
yeah.
you get that then for whatever you're gonna do.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm gonna give you against my god's wishes right now to make it easy, and then just kind of pray really hard that you can help us out in this situation, or.
Oh,
say,
I'm
like, a
feeling
little
good.
chant. Yeah.
yeah, you're not sure. Like even though he's of opposite alignment, like burning that luck, you kind of feel like
Can we for just
Mhm.
player stuff? If I do this to him enough times, can we do it that way? If I like bless him enough times, or like can it like eventually get better?
Well, I did
Yeah,
you also
for
give
sure.
an offering to your
Instead
god
of-
as well.
Yeah, well, I was thinking of more of like, instead of trying to like pray or offer it and say, hey, help me, like, help the opposite alignment, more or less like, I just keep doing it to the opposite alignment, so I kind of get better at like figuring out how to word it to make it better. So maybe
Yeah.
like, I don't know, you can put a number on it, or I'll roll a D,
yeah.
I don't
Roll a d12. Let's see.
how many times I have to do it.
Actually,
to,
roll
like,
roll
bump it.
2d6 because I don't want it to be necessarily a 1.
Yeah, see how that razor
two-
fleshy sack tilts
So we'll do
about it.
2d6 for a -1, and then I can do it again to see how much longer. So 9 times for a -1, and then maybe like another 7 times for -0.
We'll do that. I like it.
So basically 16 times. After the first 9 of blessing you or doing something to give you, like lay on hands, for example, also because I get a -2 to that roll. Any times it successes on you for the first 9 times, it works towards making it a -1, and the next 7 would make it to where it acts as the same.
Alright, make
Yeah.
sure you keep note of that because I won't.
Yeah, we'll definitely
I'll
do
put
that.
it-
And if you do want to like speed up the process, you could still like work on it in downtime if you want to. But that's up to
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Alright. So I'm gonna jump up, grab the sides. Oh, I can't do that if I want my shields. Ooh, I gotta remember defenses as well. So if I climb the
All
sides, I can't have the shield plus a weapon.
Yeah, probably not. You're gonna need at least one hand to climb. This is pretty easily climbable with all the
Yeah.
roots and shit, but it'll still take a hand to do it.
What's my shield give me? +1 to AC. I mean, I might be fine with that still, because it would put me between me and the Isaac. I'll
I'll
probably
also
do that.
say, given your like just your stature and strength, you could probably jump up to this thing and take a swipe at it if you
Oh,
wanted to. As
okay,
well.
okay. I'll try that then. I'll jump and swing with my two-handed sword, which
Okay.
now has a +3 to hit. Alright, let me roll my D dice also. D
Yeah, go ahead and
dice
roll
is
that.
gonna be a 1. That sucks.
That's all right.
All right. So all the deeds will fail.
Yeah, still get the bonus to damage.
Yeah,
Roll
okay.
though.
All right. Two-handed sword. Okay, didn't add the. Okay, +2, so that's 12 total to hit.
It did a D20 +1 +1 -1.
Yeah, if you hover over it, it did add it. You can see it on there.
Where's the
But you
minus
have a
one come from?
-1.
Was it a did you roll a ranged attack?
No, I rolled my two-handed sword.
Yeah, because you rolled a 9 +1 +1 for an 11 -1.
Yeah, I don't know where the minus one come from, but it's gonna be an 11. I have to look
+2
at that.
from Bless is 13.
Cool. Yeah, that definitely will hit.
All right, and
Oh,
that'll
so
be 13 damage.
+2 to, yeah, 13 damage too.
God damn. That's a fuck ton of damage. Holy shit. And that's is that your crit or no?
No, that's normal.
That,
Alright, yeah, roll it again then.
Roll what again?
The
He-
damage.
He didn't do the crit weapon.
Oh, that was your other one. Okay, gotcha.
No, that was my.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
was
because you
it?
sharpened the axe up, right?
Yeah, that's my two-handed
Yeah.
sword, and now I'm gonna do my off swing with my battle axe. Jump again.
Before you,
'Cause I get two
before
attacks.
You waste it. You do, but before you waste it, I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna interject this just so you don't waste your crit. You kind of like with your two-handed sword, you jump up and just like impale this thing into the ceiling. You're kind of like your sword goes so deep through it, you're kind of hanging there for a second, just like with your sword through this thing into the dirt. And as you kind of rip it out, in that split second, you see the skin on this thing is almost like a husk that was housing this like black serpent-like, almost human-sized creature inside of it, and it was kind of like manipulating the movement of this skin husk. The husk kind of starts to fall away, and just this snake-like thing remains.
can I? Is it falling? Can I like catch the husk?
It is. Yeah, it's falling. Yeah.
Okay. When it falls, I want to like catch this husk because you said it was like a humanoid figure.
Yeah.
Can I inspect the face to see if I recognize?
Yeah, you definitely can. It might. It's. Let's see, Hans, with your second attack at what you want to do, and then I'll tell you about that.
Okay. Just to save the guaranteed critical, can I drop my shield since I'm kind of hanging from it, like kick off from the wall and grab with my offhand the two-hand sword to swipe again with that one weapon?
Yeah, I'll allow it for this, for the sake of this, for sure.
Okay.
I don't want you to waste your crit.
I forgot I had a
If you don't want
guaranteed
to.
crit on it.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a total of 12, 14 to hit.
Oh, maybe it's doing a -1 for two-handed, because it.
Yeah, it shouldn't though. I don't know. I have an add-on that's supposed to automate some DCC shit. I might have to turn it off. It might be fucked up.
So
Anyways,
14 to
that's
hit
12
and
plus the- yeah,
12 points
14.
of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. God damn, son. All right. Let me look at this.
That's 27 points of damage.
Okay, actually, now that this thing has shed its molten skin, it's like writhing around really quickly. You take a swipe at it. You can't quite tell if you hit it or if you just like sliced a root at the top of this tunnel.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's very fast. It's hard, especially in like the flickering torch or lantern light. It's hard to even keep track of its
I will
movements.
burn luck to hit this thing.
Okay.
So it was
Yeah,
a
I'll
14 to hit.
I'll tell you, you're gonna need to burn. Oh wait, you said 14?
It was a 14 to hit.
Oh shit, my bad. I thought it was. Okay, my bad. You
Yeah,
do
plus
hit it
2.
with a
Yeah, it's
14.
12
Yeah,
plus 2.
2 with my blessing. Yeah.
Oh, that blessing came in clutch then.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on, let me see how much health this thing has really quickly.
Yeah,
Probably like
this 12 points kill it.
something.
What was it, 27 total?
27 total, yeah.
Yeah, goddamn, it's kind of writhing around. You're going for the head, trying to slice it, but it's so fast. You kind of cleave it in half, and the tail part starts to fall down along with the husk. But the part with the mouth just hisses at you. It seems very hurt, but it's still,
Oh, it's not
alive.
dead.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I drop down to where the shield is, the husk, the half of the body.
That forward. That was the surprise round. Yeah, Isaac, I'll say if you want to look on your turn at the face of the thing, you can, but it'll take at least a few seconds to look at it.
Yeah.
Merlot, you hear this shuffling and shit coming from back behind you. What are you doing down here?
Oh boy. Yeah, I guess I can let's see. Looking back down the shield. Kitty. Okay. And then
Kitty.
so I guess I can, yeah, I'll make my way back this way.
Okay. Since I don't have it marked, I'll say you could probably make it like if you want to use your action to get there, you could probably like get up and hang on to the edge of this or something, but where you are right now would be about your like base movement.
Oh, so yeah, I'll just get to here and I'll be like, everything alright in there?
Okay.
That's pretty much it for my turn. Yeah, and then I'll go back and look at the shield, or I'll use my action to look at the shield harder.
You hear shouting, "Hey Hans, what the fuck?"
Alright, let me
Into to shreds. What?
The shred, you say?
Let me see what my initiative is and if I'm even going to do anything. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Well, maybe. Isaac, what are you doing? Back to you now.
Well, I think, like I said, if the husk is like falling towards me or at me or whatever, I do want to, because like with everything that just happened and I saw, the first thought in my head is this could be Kej's like skin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a good
So
thought.
if it's falling, I do want to take a look at it as best as I can to see if I could see if it was like him or one of the other ones, of if I remember like what their face looks like.
Yeah, you tell me, because they're about 17, 18-ish years old now. You have been gone for, I think we said, a year and a half?
A year and a half,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, would you have recognized them, like, when they were, like, 16 or so?
I mean, unless they like, maybe we could say like 1 out of the 3 I would for sure know because it was like he was the more common one. Like I
Mhm.
saw him more often. One of them was around occasionally, so it maybe not as noticeable. And the other one, if I can notice like a scar or like a facial feature, it would pop up. But if I don't notice that, it wouldn't. So, but
Yeah.
like one of them, I could tell for sure.
Yeah, so from you like working in the stables near the inn, Stein, you recognize like he would come in pretty often, because like outside of just being like a town hooligan and causing issues, he would like ride horses for fun. And he once got kicked by a horse, which left a big scar on the side of his head. It's a miracle that he didn't die from that. Looking in this face, you do recognize that this is Stein, or at
Gotcha.
least what's left of him.
All right. So if that doesn't take up like a bunch of action or anything, like that happens, I could like notice it and still attack. I would do that to whatever.
Yeah,
I
go
can
for it,
see.
because you, with you being familiar with him, you would probably recognize him like pretty much instantly.
Okay. With that, I kind of feel like an anger of sorts, and I just want to like grab my like warhammer and just like smack and smush this like hissing like head into the wall.
Okay. You'll have to climb up a bit, but you could totally do that if you want to. You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of like dangling at the top here.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it was almost a 5. Nice. Okay.
So, yeah, 18 to hit for 6 damage.
Yeah. So, as the tail end of this snake falls down and you catch a glimmer of Stein's face, you feel like this righteous fury welling up inside you. You scramble up the walls quickly next to Hans up there, and you bring back your hammer. You kind of anticipate with the quick movements where the head is going to be. You aim a bit ahead of where it's going to go, and you just smash it into the dirt of the wall. It just sticks there, oozing out this black blood.
I'm gonna kind of like pound it a couple times too, like after it's.
If
Yep. As you do that, this thing, it's still kind of writhing, but then with a couple of extra pounds, it finally kind of like settles into death.
if I felt it would have been like really close to death, I would have assisted him. Like as he like tried to jump up, I would have like thrown him up as I was falling down. I don't know.
Yeah,
Just
for sure.
cinematic, like-
You're- yeah, you're still kind of hanging there by your sword, which you impaled so deeply into the wall with this thing. You can kind of give him a boost up.
As I'm hitting, I'm just Stein. Why?
Yeah, you know, those guys, those kids, you having known them, you know, they're pretty, like, careless. They're always chasing adventure and treasure.
Yeah.
And actually, I'd also say, you know, seeing that map that they had, that Kedge had in his bag, and seeing them in here, the fact that they had marked the lair on there, you think they weren't necessarily coming in here to try to get rich, like some of the people of the town have been rumoring.
Yeah.
They probably came in here to try to get that weapon and kill the thing.
I have a lot to unravel here.
Yep.
But yeah, right now I'm just like, why? And just like upset with it, and you know, just hammering into this stone basically.
Alright, I'm giving it by fleeting light for fucking that thing up so hard, and and also to Merlot for getting the line shield.
Hell yeah. Do
Yeah,
we
if
hear
that had
Merlot shouting
ambushed
towards
you-
us?
Yeah, for sure. It echoes through
Yeah.
the
What I'd
If that-
shout back. We killed Snake in hiding inside little boy's body.
I don't even know if you could like say that like he might just hear me fucking like screaming like Why? How could you? Like, and like hitting
Yeah.
the fucking like wall with the snake head, just like spewing its whatever. And,
Like you said something about the snake and a boy. I'm like, well, that sounds terrifying, Hans. I got something for you though.
Oh, okay. I want it.
Yeah, I'll but by the time we get back together, I'll figure out what it is. Maybe.
We're pretty close to the entrance. You want to just meet up there?
Okay. Yeah,
um,
I'll
As he's finishing up with the snake head, I'll head back towards to help Merlot up into here.
I'll try to join back up with him.
Are we gonna go further? Or...
Yeah, we'll go further, but I want to get Merlot up with us. Like, I'll go, like, I'll climb back up to where we came from, get Merlot, and then we can continue on.
Is there light shedding from the ceiling or no?
It wasn't completely open. So
But
no,
do I
it was
see-
not
do I
letting,
see-
it was
oh,
not
so no,
coming
no
through.
light at all.
No. But if you want to break through the top, he said we seemed pretty close to the surface. Like while
I
you're
mean,
up there
I
just
could- I could
demolishing
attempt-
that
I
snake
could-
head.
I could attempt, I guess.
Yeah, you don't know exactly how far it is because you've been like, traveling in this place for. Actually, everybody, by the way, torch and lantern and oil and all that shit. Use up one of those. Just for the amount of time you've been in here, but you can't quite tell exactly how close to the surface you are, but you think it's probably within like 5 or 10 feet. Like,
I
It's-
don't think I can get through that then.
I mean, it's just like loose dirt, so you definitely could, but it might take you like 10 or 15 minutes.
We'll see. Like, I'll ask them, but like, let's get everyone together. I think this is the way that we have to go, especially if it was like Stein's body was found with this guy type of thing.
Well, basically,
No,
I
we
can
know-
confer with you if you want to break through the top. I'll grab Merlot. By the time we meet back at the bottom of this, the chimney, it should be about equal.
That's fine. I mean, if you're gonna go get him and you want me to like, for sure work on that, I can kind of use like the like more pointier part of my shield if it's like one of those like kite shields, or kind of like use that to help clear some of the dirt and stuff to see if it can make like an opening.
Yeah, so we
Just
still
in
have
case
the
we have to
escape
get-
plan.
Yeah, just in case we have to get out or something.
Yeah, maybe even like using your what is it, a mace or whatever?
The warhammer.
Yeah, using maybe your warhammer to like
Yeah, warhammer.
push the shield in there further
kinda,
to like pry it out or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Miller, do you want to check out the shield while he's doing this? Because it's gonna take a few minutes.
Yeah, if you guys can hear me, I want to keep looking at the shield.
All right, yeah, we can. So you could definitely see by now, like, kind of what the enchantment is on there. So I'm gonna put it in the chat, and then I'll tell you what it does, because some of it's a little might not be obvious. So I made you say that. So yeah, it gives you +2. It's
I let you know from the other room. It's a
Right.
silver shield embossed with a roaring lion.
Yeah, I didn't know I could do that. That's interesting. So it's +2 to your will saves, and then it's +2 AC instead of the normal +1 a shield gives, and it's -2 to morale of enemies that are 5 hit die or less, which is basically like level 5 or less, which is a lot of fucking enemies. So if they're like, trying to like rally after like a bunch of their, like if you're fighting a few things that some of them die, or you like do some scary shit and just like cleave one of them in half, they'll be more likely to run from you.
Oh,
as
shit.
Yeah, as they're looking at the shield.
Are you? Oh, you broke up, robot. There.
Robot.
I'll be.
Nope.
Yeah, no. It's,
Robot.
I got the
Robot.
Discord that's fucked up then.
Well, yours was, I think, maybe you were a little too far away from the mic.
Oh,
His
Yeah, can
is
you-
actually.
Well, can you guys hear me? I'm
yeah, I can now.
yeah.
yeah, sorry, I was in the other room, but I could hear everything you said. But
Oh, okay.
do I? Yeah, so do I know all of that?
Yeah, because you
I'll say, even though you're somewhat inexperienced with magic as a whole, you're pretty good at like discerning the value of things just from never having money and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
you can
All
kind
right.
of tap into the enchantment on here and see all that stuff.
Nice. So, yeah, Hans is our front man. I wanna give you this. I wanna tell him what it does, and
Are you
how cool it is.
honestly, this gift is for me?
Yep, this is for you. I think you would be able to make the best use out of it.
Oh my god. Could you imagine the chaos I could cause mowing down small enemies? I will pat him greatly on back. And are you Dirty, are you able to add that to my inventory?
I'll have to do it after. I'll just manually like add the effects for now. By the way, that -1 is coming from the shield that you're using.
-1?
Yeah, I just saw that as I was looking.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
because
should I-
two-handed with one hand, or
It's-
we could, okay. So it's not taking into
Yeah.
account that I'm gargantuan.
It's yeah, I guess that would probably negate that. That is true. So I'm gonna make that a -0 so that we don't
Or, like-
see in that.
Maybe like unequip your, cause like I guess you're wielding it with one hand still, right?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I think just wielding a shield in general usually gives you -1, but the fact that you're gargantuan, it's like nothing to you to hold the extra shield.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, that's the whole plan with it.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to put the shield as +2 for right now, and you'll add the other effects.
Yeah, that's fine. If you
Alright.
let me give you a second shield, that way we know you have another one, and then I'll change that one to be the other things.
Okay. I'll unequip that one. Let's do the will
Okay.
save. Oh shit,
Yeah,
so
you
my will
actually-
save.
I'll put it. Actually, I'll just put it in the notes. There's like a summary thing.
Alright, so I added a +2 to my will. Alright, cool. That's awesome.
Cool. All right, sick. What do you guys want to do now?
Oh, that is sick as fuck.
Well, you can
Make my
magic
way back
item of
towards
the
Isaac,
campaign.
obviously.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, since you guys have Merlot as the wizard, he'll have to be he'll have to identify the shit, or you'll have to take it to town to do it,
Hey,
or just try to use it with like just like
let's see
experiment
what
with
this
it.
does.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
That
What,
could
the
have
shield?
some- I mean, you know what that is because Merlot told you. But if he's not around, like if he dies, or
Oh,
or
I'm
whatever,
gonna,
you would have to take it to town to get it identified.
so
or
I'm
just
gonna clap him on
experiment
the
with
back and say, I don't know why I doubt. Before we get back to Isaac, and I'm gonna whisper to him, like, I don't know why I doubted you. You are indeed a magic man.
And you should have seen what I did to those rocks. Also, if you ever come for me, I will sacrifice every strength in my body to destroy you, myself, and everything around us.
What? Wait, what rocks?
Exactly.
Like,
I don't tell him like while I heard them wrestling with snakes. I was just kind of like looking at this piece of metal.
it. Right. Hey man, you blasted the fuck out of those rocks. though.
Yeah, I did, man. I was feeling
That was a
good
lot
about
of
it.
damage. Yeah.
What was around? It's like one of the big.
as he
stories,
says this,
like,
I'm gonna eye his snake tail, be like, I still am wondering, but
Yeah, man. Magic's crazy. Magic's crazy.
I do believe you to be a magic man at this point. And as we're moving through here, since I have an extra shield, I want to put it under Merlot, since he doesn't have a shield. Isaac has a shield, and then do the whole shield slide thing to go through the cavern a little bit smoother.
All right.
Like the bodyboards going through
Mhm.
here.
Yeah. You notice. You're not sure if it's your imagination or not, but Merlot's tail seems to be longer.
All right, that's tough. It's
Yeah.
tough.
You just think I'm happy.
Yeah, it's still just
Oh, it's
poking.
lagging.
Like you don't have a hole there or anything, so it's just like longer in your rope there.
Do we get any experience from that fight?
Yeah. So let's see. Let me think about what you have done. Merlot, you would get one for dealing with this and finding the shield. And then the two of you, I'll give you one each for killing that thing, and then everybody gets one for being present at the session.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So yeah, if you want to continue along, you would see.
Still checking for traps.
Okay.
That was a hell of a trap they find, though.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Can't imagine how bad that would have gone if it would drop behind us.
It
Yeah.
probably would have killed one of you, honestly, because it like being like a snake creature and having those claws and shit would have no penalties moving through this tiny little crawl space.
Ugh.
Yeah. And you guys did a fuck ton of damage. Just imagine if you were doing that with like D4s only with your hands and feet. Okay. So, yeah. This, after you've dealt with that, you see this only goes up a little bit further, and then it opens into another chamber. If you want to poke your head out, you would see
Yes.
the crawl space opens into this large chamber, and you see on this side that you're coming out of, there's another massive door that's like the one you saw before, like this one. So it seems like probably like in between this, there's like a passageway that's just been filled in with these giant doors on each side.
What does the ceiling look like?
This one actually looks like more care was taken in this room than any other one. It's like really ornate in here, and the most like uniform stone slabs
Okay.
and things like that. So this one's not sagging at all. It doesn't look loose. It looks really well constructed and well maintained and pretty untouched actually as you're looking. You also notice in the middle of the room is a giant stone throne, and sitting in that throne is a skeleton that's garbed in like crumbling animal hides that have been untouched for probably at least hundreds of years. And across its lap lays a long spear, and the tip of it is a wolf head, and then dangling from its hand is a polished drinking horn.
Oh shit. I'll relay this back to the guys. I'm gonna slowly like drop down into the room.
You don't really notice any traps or anything, and yeah, as you fall down, nothing immediately kills you, so you're good.
Great.
So we made it into another room.
Like guys, that
Over-
spear could be
over
the
here?
weapon.
Yeah,
Or-
I'll draw it here. Yeah, it's a pretty kind of bare room. Other than like, there's some murals around the walls depicting like a tall, muscular man with a crown on his head wielding a spear. Just various depictions of him doing like heroic deeds.
I would am
Are we looking for a sword though?
I don't know, but I am drawn towards spear, and I, if not stopped, I am going towards spear to grab it.
Yeah, I don't. I'll just say this out of like meta knowledge. I don't know where you guys got sword from, but I don't think anyone ever specifically said sword.
I thought the witch described it as a sword.
I don't know. I may have like cut out in Discord or something, but
Oh.
yeah, she
Yeah, I might have made it up. I'm not sure.
yeah, she would have either said weapon or spear. So
Oh,
she
okay,
probably
so
just
this
said
might be
weapon.
actually it. I want to go
Yeah,
towards it and
yeah.
grab it.
Alright,
Hey,
cool.
where
You
y'all
guys
gonna get sword from? Y'all are fucking dumb.
Yeah, I'll just let you guys roll with that. But anyway, you're just gonna grab it.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I love hearing the DM say, "Okay, cool."
You reach out. It's just kind of laying across its lap gently, like the skeleton's not even holding it or anything. You pick it up. Nothing immediately kills you, and looking at it, this thing is like of some very fine craftsmanship. It definitely has some magical properties to it.
Do I feel like we have enough time for me to have the magic man inspect it for me?
Yeah, if he wants to roll, if Merlot wants to roll intelligence, I'll tell you right away, depending on how well you roll, if you know what it is. Otherwise, you have to spend like 5 or 10 minutes.
Oh,
So
man,
there's you said there was a
people here.
spear. There's a spear. There's a spear. There's a goblet.
Yeah, he has a drinking horn in one hand, and he's garbed in like this kind of not prehistoric, but like ancient type of armor. It's like crumbling hides, and like he's got like rusted rings on his fingers and things like that. With
got
a
a
12, I mean, honestly, you could probably just sit here and figure it out. So I'll give it to you with a 12.
So goblet or water horn thing, and a crown. Everything else looks shitty, but he's got like a decent looking crown and the drinking container.
Yeah.
Wait, am I just Deckard Cain? Are you just dragging
Yes.
Deckard Cain?
Yes,
over
you're
here?
Deckard
Yeah.
Cain. Inspect these.
Yes.
Yeah, what is this?
Identify. Yeah, you would know. This thing is known as the Wolf Spear of Ulfaenar, which was the Savage King's name. So it's a magical weapon. It gives +1 to attack, damage, and initiative.
Oh my god.
And upon a successful hit, you could basically pin a creature to a surface with it. Even if it's like a shadow or gaseous or somehow magical creature, it will still pin
Please add this to my inventory.
Hey, Hans.
Oh,
it. And then
Miguel.
it reduces the creature's AC by your strength.
Oh shit.
Um,
Which is 10.
I have 12 strength.
Shut up.
But you have to to keep it pinned, you have to use an action to do that. So the first time you hit it and pin it, it'll count as that, but to continue it into further rounds, you'd have to use an action to keep it pinned with a contested strength check. Later on, you'll have more than one action, by the way.
I was gonna say, you don't have enough actions to pin it and kill it.
Yeah.
Somebody else would have to pin it, and you'd have to kill it.
And you can, I mean, you don't have to pin it either. You could choose whether or not you want to.
Reflecting on the notes. What did it say we have to do this thing?
Hans, does the 2 other items that the skeleton have look like any sort of value?
You mean Merlot or Hans?
Hans.
Okay. Looking at them as a mercenary, do they have gold
Because
value?
you told me the other thing was like 100 gold, but
Oh yeah,
this is
yeah,
like
yeah. Okay, I see.
This
what you
is
mean.
like a nice. This is like a nice crown, and I think a nice goblet thing.
I think we should have, well, between me and Merlot, we should be able to inspect for value and or effects.
Okay. Yeah, Merlot recognizes that the drinking horn is also magical. He doesn't sense any magic from the crown. Hans, you think the crown is probably worth like 500 gold.
Oh shit. That's 5 experience points.
I mean, with all that, let's see, because I'm carrying the gold doesn't really take up much more space. I do have the map, which I guess would take up a spot, and then the statue of the serpent, so that would be 2 spots.
We need to get that statue back to the witch Ime.
So I have
Either
9.
back to her, or we need to find something in here to do.
So I have
with it.
9 slots. That's 10, 11. How much can I carry? As much as my strength.
10 plus your strength mod.
Okay,
So for you, it would be just 10. Yeah.
just 10. So I'm carrying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things. So I can carry 1 more. So I could either carry.
Wait,
the
did I do this
goblet
wrong?
or
Okay,
the
is
crown.
each item, is each quantity a separate item, or is like 10 of one item is one item?
It depends on what the item is. Like, for you,
Like
Like
chalk,
rations?
flint and steel, rations.
yeah, things like flint and steel and chalk don't even count.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's small
Oil,
enough for you to just put in a
rations.
pocket or into your backpack. That's the whole point of a backpack is like small things you can
Yeah, these are all in my
Okay.
backpack.
Yeah. So all the torches together would be one thing. Like for Hans, you have a torch. That would be a thing. Your rope would be a thing. All your rations would be one thing.
Okay, so is my items correct? Like I have 9 items plus backpack.
I don't think backpack counts as one, right? Or
I mean, if
counts
it all
as one
fits in.
total, but like all your small shit goes in the backpack, so like all that together is one thing. Like,
Okay, so I can carry 9 more things then.
yeah, if you can hold it in the palm of your hand, it doesn't count.
Okay. That's what I want to check. Is that this is a whole new system for us, so obviously we're still working it out. I want to
Yeah,
make sure I
there's no
didn't.
encumbrance,
I-
so I'm kind of like just doing that on the fly. But,
Yeah.
okay,
yeah.
so like my water skin would count as one or no?
You could probably just put that in a backpack.
Okay,
That's
so
small
1, 2 oil. Like I'm assuming it's bundle of oil, so that'll count as 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. I basically I'm holding 4 things plus backpack, so that would be 5 things. So I can
Yeah.
hold. I could hold like 5 more, or and then I'm holding the thing. So I'm holding 6 things. I could hold 4 more things.
Oh, do my armor and weapons count as one thing each?
Not if you're wearing them.
Okay, cool. Fantastic. Okay. That answered that question. I can hold
Yeah.
9 more things also.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just kind of use our judgment. Like, if it's things that bundle together, like torches, it'll just be 1 total for the whole bundle.
Yeah, I can
Stuff like
carry.
that.
I could
It's
carry.
not really supposed to be tedious to keep up with. It's more just like you have to make decisions if you're carrying a bunch of shit and like you find a big treasure in a tomb or something.
Yeah. So I can carry 4 more things realistically.
Okay.
I mean, if these things also seem like we should take them, I would say.
And yeah, while we're deciding this, can Merlot also look at the drinking horn?
Yeah.
Since we can tell it's magical, or he
Okay.
can tell it's magical.
Yeah, I mean, really, like, where you are in here, nothing's really going to get to you. Like, this is a very secluded part of the tomb. So if you guys just want to take, like, 10 minutes to figure all this shit out, you can totally do it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a.
I'm good with that if y'all are.
Because I mean, I know that Stein is dead. We don't know where Kesh is, and I had his backpack.
Probably dead also.
It could be a possibility.
So his armor's not magical either, right?
His
No,
armor and
and
rings
it's-
and all that stuff is like rusted and like
Yeah.
tattered.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just the crown, the goblet, and the spear.
The crown is
Oh, yeah.
not magical.
I want to tell
That's
everyone
just
about
worth
the claw marks and shit I saw. Yeah, I think I found where they came in, just by the way. And they're claw marks. So Some of them
Yeah,
may have
and-
gotten out.
Jesus
you
Christ, that horn.
Yeah, it does a lot of shit. Merlot, you actually, upon hearing them recount like what they just killed, that sounds like some type of curse of this tomb, and that's probably why you keep seeing all these claw marks trying to get out. Is that they can't, they like are enchanted to stay in this tomb, and that's probably also the reason why this
got
thing
it.
could not climb out of this chimney. It got to the surface and stopped because going outside is impossible for them.
Okay.
Alright. So, fellas, you know that cursed item we have? I don't think it can leave.
Oh.
I also don't think it should be, I don't think we should take it
shield?
with us. No.
No, we know the statue is cursed.
Yeah, we know it's cursed, we just don't know what's what.
With the spear, I don't want to carry too many weapons, so I would offer. Does anybody want a battle axe that has a guaranteed crit on the next hit for like 20 more hours?
I'm a one-handed hammer user. I'm pretty
Okay,
sure
so
one
y'all
has
don't use
one-handed.
two-handed weapons. I mean, I could take another weapon, but I just want to offer another one off it.
I mean, you know what? I've got a sling, but yeah, I'll try out that battle axe.
Okay.
I think a
Or,
warhammer is one-handed.
It is two-handed, yeah, battle axe. I think the spear is one-handed, but I mean, if it's the weapon I need to kill the hound.
Yeah, and the Warhammer would be one-handed, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a D8 damage, so I think although two-handed shit's at least a D10.
Okay. What's the spear's damage dice? I don't know off the top of my head.
Either way, we know what the stuff is. We can deal with all that in a bit.
Yeah,
Let's
it's
get to
just
it.
so you know, for now it's a D8, but I'll tell you more shit about
Well,
it.
we gotta also get to a place because I know it's still 40 minutes away, but we also have to get to a place I think where it's logical to like have dirty prep for the other one instead of just us like on next Tuesday be like, no, we have to come out of the cave, you know? Just player stuff. but-
Okay, so we'll add this.
I feel like if we can at least like maybe like get some information, go back to the town, and then we can kind of like come up with a game plan at least for next session because we only have like
So-
certain...
So which of you two are taking the Horn of Kings?
Anyone can take it. We could divvy it up later to see what we want to do with it. I know you want the spear, so that's fine. As far as the horn, we'll see. It's not limited
bullet
as
item.
far as like it's a usable item. I don't think like I have to wield it or anything. Like
No,
all
it's
of us
a-
can technically drink from it. So, so I would say we're gonna put the horn and the crown in the backpack, and there's no other entrance.
You might
or
have to
exit
leave
out of
this. You might have to leave this statue.
here. Okay, I mean I could put the statue in here.
Yeah, placed on the king's lap. Well, that's what Merlot told us. The statue's probably not gonna be able to leave the cavern.
I thought he
Got a
was
really
talking
bad
about.
feelings about the
I
statue.
thought he was talking about the thing taking over the husk, not being able to leave, not necessarily the like statue itself. Were you talking
No,
about
I'm-
the thing
I'm
that we
thinking the
just
statue.
killed or the statue?
Yeah, I think the statue is doing something, making people unable to leave.
I mean, I
don't
could
know if
always
that's
just
true.
I could always just drop it and leave. Like I could try leaving with it, and if not, I can always just like.
Yeah, you know, we could take it to that room and try to like tuck it through and see
Right.
see what happens.
Right.
What's this
I
thing
mean,
at
I
the
would,
bottom?
I would like the witch to take it.
That's where you
take
climbed
it.
out of.
Okay,
at it.
okay.
Because like if it can get out by like throwing it out or something, like I'm assuming you could give it to the witch and she would be happy, right?
Yeah, I think we can maybe give it a shot.
Just you use it because I know she wants valuable and crazy things. We could use it for more information on some stuff.
Yeah. Maybe she
Does that
could,
Hornet King say it has a DC 10 fort save to return from death?
Once and once only. Once you use that, it disappears.
Jesus fuck.
The whole horn goes away. Yeah.
like it?
It
Hornets
didn't
must
work
not
for this
do
guy.
Guess not.
But yeah, let's pack everything up. We'll test the statue when we're gonna leave.
Okay.
Do it.
All right.
Okay,
So
cool.
I'll grab the spear. You guys grab the horn, the crown,
Mm-hmm.
and make our way back out towards the exit with the. What the fuck?
Fill up some extra recycling on the counter, and don't forget it needs a new badge.
What? I'm gonna forget all of that. I'm forgetting all of it. And we don't want to do anything with the rune room.
Do you want
right?
to check it out now? We have a couple minutes.
If you would like to, if it's really enticing one of you guys to check it out, we can. If not, I say we know Stein is gone. We know Kej, maybe he escaped, maybe not. There was footprints, and there was no sign of the.
All right. So you guys want to roll a d6 and odds, or I'm sorry, evens we leave, odds we check out one of the two other places. Okay, we check
That's
out
up
one of
to
the
you
other
two.
two places.
Well, it's up to you. If it's a best of 3.
Best of 3. All right, so we'll each roll
You all
one.
have to roll.
Merlot roll one. I rolled. It's
we're
2 out of
checking.
3.
We're checking.
All right, so
Hey,
I like this
Alright.
rune place.
getting greedy, boys.
Oh.
Yeah.
We can
You get
always
all
come
this shit,
back.
now you die with it.
We can always come back.
All right, so I still say we just leave. I'm good with Isaac's suggestion.
All right, that statue though.
Oh yeah, we tossed the statue. Isaac has it, so he has to toss it.
It's wide enough, right, where we can easily leave now, or
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you guys see how all this rubble is just completely blown the fuck
Oh yeah, I
apart?
totally believe you, Merlot. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, and
Toss the statue?
should I
and
toss
this
it or
rock
just
right here
walk
hit me on
through
the
with
head.
it?
Nah, toss it.
Yeah, see if you can throw
Alright.
it.
I'm gonna toss it outside.
You throw it out. Bonk. It lands outside on the dirt.
No shit.
All right,
I,
well,
th-
hey,
I think it was.
yeah,
I think it
maybe
was.
I
I think it was the monster, not necessarily the statue.
Okay.
Like the monster stopped
Yeah.
clawing because he couldn't get out, and there's claw marks here because he couldn't. Like there's a barrier because he was a snake, not.
I
because
will,
of the statue.
I will wait
Okay.
till everybody else exits.
All right, I'll go out first or second or however.
All right, I'm gonna stab Father Merlot in the face.
All right, I'm gonna burn all of my every single power that I had. Let's see, all of my strength, all my agility,
I'm
all
just
my
kidding.
stamina, all my personality.
Yeah, if you
Destroy
burn
us,
20,
and
it's automatic crit on anything.
Oh
Oh,
fuck!
nice.
I used my battle axe.
You better
Okay.
pin me.
Well, do we want to pick this thing up or keep it here? I think the witch would really like it.
Well then,
Yeah,
pick it up and take
They
it.
should like it a lot. Yeah.
All right, I'll put it back in the backpack.
Hey, take a drink from this horn.
Why?
In case you
Right,
die.
per week. Oh no, we
You
we
just
can
pour it into my
pour
mouth.
it down him. Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
To return
It's
from
like
death.
if I recently just died, you could pour it inside of my mouth if there's still a mouth.
Uh-oh. Did DM rolling shit?
Yeah, I rolled some. Oh, I'm making you. I didn't mean to have you clicked, but yeah. Okay, cool. So if you guys are just gonna head out, then that's fine.
I think so because it's still daylight-ish, maybe.
Yeah,
we got here around midday.
Yeah, it's probably been like maybe 2 hours total. We went through pretty quick
Nice.
because you just
Okay.
checked
Yeah.
a few herbs. So, cool.
Picked
Yeah.
one room and then started digging through.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys like walk outside, or you climb out through the crack, through the stream, digging all your nice, or I mean, hauling all your nice magic
Yeah, were you
items
splitting
out
any
of
of
there.
that gold, or are you keeping it for yourself?
Hmm?
Isaac,
What gold?
that you found in the backpack?
The 27?
Yeah.
I mean, we're assuming Kesh is dead.
I mean,
If
Stein
it
was
was-
dead.
He might have made it, but
I mean, it is his. I mean, if we come to a consensus, that would, you know, we'll give
Well-
him 27 gold. But
did we look down in the pit if we saw a body?
Yeah, we did. There was none.
there's no
Just,
body.
no
we
body.
just saw
just
the,
through the hole to the spears underneath.
Yeah,
not the
all-
whole other.
Yeah, all we saw was
Mechanic.
footprints.
I'm sorry, whole
Jaeger.
other what?
I mean, you just saw like what's directly down through this hole because you climbed over it. You didn't check any of the rest of that.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Oh shit.
Because the light from your torch just pretty much went straight down to where the spears were.
Right, and then we saw
Yeah.
the goop. We saw the goop here, and we saw the goop here. So there's probably something connecting here.
But now that we're outside, yeah, what I was thinking was, you know, the backpack was pretty stretched, pretty ripped. He may have been hanging on to it, and may not have been able to hang on to it.
Oh, like he fell deeper in the goop or something?
Yeah, like he fell.
Yeah, he did.
Which, either way, I mean, we could split it, but
I'm good with
I
splitting
would
it.
still.
I mean, I
still
don't
like
wanna-
to.
I don't want to be that guy, but I did pay like 12 gold to get us in here.
All right, well, it's 9 per each. I'll give you 12 and take 6.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Wait, how much do I get?
9.
Okay, so 13 gold.
I'm keeping the silver and the copper.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah, I don't think that gold's really gonna matter once we get back to town with all this good.
Yeah, the 100 gold for the statue plus the crown, which is 500, so that's 600 gold.
Yeah, something like that.
If we can find someone to buy it.
The witch
cool.
email.
So we're gonna go back, I think, to the town. I have some news of maybe what happened to the 3 kids. I know one for sure is dead. The other 2 are still question marks. And then we have something for the witch to maybe use for either help or something like that. Maybe she could tell me where the druid is in
We could
price
totally
of
do
this
PvP
statue.
this way.
But yeah, I think we return with that stuff, and then
I agree.
I don't think we're really like hurt, but like,
Yeah, you got through pretty unscathed.
I took
But-
3 damage
but
from
like-
something.
I also took 3 damage.
but like, I
We get back
still
to
think
Black
like
and chill.
I still think we need to question where the druid is, because like right now we don't really have much as far as answers go. I don't think we just were like, oh, he liked to be outside. We don't know where he is, but like somebody has to know. And then if we wanted to go, I think south was the hound's like lair. Maybe the map shows the hound's lair.
Yeah,
Yep.
it does.
And
It
was
seems
what,
like
south?
maybe the three young men were planning on trying to kill it themselves.
Gotcha. So we'll go to town. We'll let. I don't know. I have to probably find somebody about the town board, whoever put it, to let them know about the kids.
Yeah, we can go and talk to. He was the officer of the
Yeah.
watch. Right?
So
Yeah.
just to go back and basically like give our recon mission of like kind of what we did, what we saw, and talk to the witch, cursed serpent thing, maybe get more information, and I don't know, decide what we want to do from there.
I'll say though, before any of that shit happens,
Oh,
Fuck.
shit.
climbing out of here, hauling out everything. As you kind of get through the stream and stand up, you see spread out in kind of a half circle around this entrance are 4 figures in black robes. You recognize them from the town. They're Father Rand's apostles. each of them brandishing a dagger, just waiting for you all to come out of this too.
But
Hell
we
yeah.
just fucked up a snake. The fuck are you wanting to do?
Dude, Hans just comes out like twice as powerful as the last time he talked to fucking
Oh, yeah.
Father Brand.
Yeah, but we'll pick that up next time.
Oh.
Okay. You
Hell
want
yeah.
you want to call it now then?
Yeah, I'll stop it there. I don't want to get in the middle of a fight. I don't think it'll
Yeah.
take that long, but yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Make sure you add that spear to my inventory plus the shield.
I added the gold stuff, and then yeah, just add whatever I think we need. I mean,
The
I know.
horn, yeah. Just whoever's taking it.
yeah, just add the horn to my backpack, I guess, and the crown.
I mean,
Yeah, I'll fix it between sessions.
would Merlot be better with the horn then?
I mean, I'm not really
maybe.
a holy man as much as.
Oh, that's
the whole-
true.
yeah.
I mean, yeah. Isaac might
I mean,
be
I
better
do.
with
I
it.
do get a plus. I do get a +3 to healing. It does technically heal if you drink it, but I don't think me administering it gives the +3.
Maybe
I don't know.
you might be able to. You gotta try it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good in your hands for now.
Yeah. So I'll hold on to the crown and
Nippers
the
to
goblet, and then we have a shield and a spear. I mean, we came out pretty decent, I think. As long
Yeah,
as
this
we,
is Sparta, motherfucker.
As
You
long
didn't
as
even
we
get
fucking,
everything.
Yeah, we didn't even check out like 2/3 of the place.
We came in
Alright,
for one
so-
thing. It was the weapon.
Yeah, that was the goal. We did it and we left. that's kind of
Yep.
been the way. It's kind of been the way we've done it so far.
Yeah.
We do it. We go to a cave. We get the thing, and go about our way.
Yeah, I'll give everybody another experience too for accomplishing the mission here.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm at 16 out of 50.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Since we're probably not going to go back in and explore the rest of the place, want to tell us
could-
all the secrets?
Once we get a little bit stronger and stuff, we could probably come back in.
No, you say that he's not gonna tell us the secrets then.
But the secret. So we burned this cavern.
Yeah, I'll tell you. If you want me to tell you, you won't be able to get the shit out of it.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's
I
up to
mean,
you.
do you guys think we're gonna come back here or not?
No.
Nah.
Alright.
Scary.
Due to all the just like movement in here and disturbing shit and blowing up rocks and trying to lift that big door in the back, several of the passages cave in as you're leaving. I'm not gonna tell you the shit down here. There were some story related elements potentially.
No.
Damn it.
The
Yeah.
dead bodies were there.
Oh well, there
Not
were
necessarily.
bodies.
Yeah. The other chamber, I'm trying to find it. What the fuck is it?
While you look at that, give me like 5 minutes to go urinate, and I'll be right back.
How about behind the big serpent door?
That was just like a caved in hallway that leads to the chamber.
Okay.
Or not even
So-
caved in, but like it was a hallway. Like you could have somehow moved the door, and then there would have been another one on the other side, and you could have just gone straight through instead of like
Okay.
doing this whole crawl space thing.
Gotcha.
But that's like breaking the door would have triggered the big rubble to fall with the 5d20 damage. So
Yeah.
there's a good chance all of you would have died by trying to do that.
Oh, good. And yeah. So lighting the. So what was that? The whole reason for having the flames and stuff there to
Out here,
Yeah.
that's for the smoke. You would have noticed like the smoke
Going up. and
going into
digging
that
in.
instead
Yeah.
of accumulating in the room because it would have like risen up and then gone through there.
Was there an area where there were way more of those like body snatching snakes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That one, the one that you guys killed, was actually the most developed of them. The other ones wouldn't have been as strong, but there were more of them.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I won't tell you too much story shit
Yeah.
because you didn't
And
do
one
it.
of them,
But
was
Yeah.
probably alive.
and then this was the item that was missed in the one of the other chambers.
I'm not in the thing anymore, so I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, let me put it in Discord.
The rune chamber? Or.
Yeah.
Is there even more chambers than that?
We don't know.
Warrior
Oh,
can.
shit.
Look. He
Dude,
would have
this
had
is
a
warrior
shield, a
fucking
shield,
cave.
yeah, a shield, a spear, a fucking hide with
Some armor.
warrior can
Well,
raid.
this is literally the tomb of the Savage King, who was known for being a great warrior
Yeah, it makes
Yeah.
sense.
and leading like warrior tribes. So he'd led the bear tribe and the wolf tribe and the snake tribe.
Yeah, the snake tribe. Okay, I was like, wait.
Well,
But
he was the snake tribe.
yeah, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
All right, so what I miss?
So he
item
posted
in
in Discord.
that
Yeah.
you so just the lore of this is the guy that we found was one of the greatest warriors of all time. So all of the items were geared towards warriors. Anything we didn't find was for a warrior.
Ah, god damn it!
Yeah, it basically let you be a barbarian.
Was that on the guy or was this somewhere else?
That was in
Somewhere
the
else.
other room. In one of the rooms. There was Hide of the Cave Bear. Warrior can rage once per day per level. Rage is +2 attack damage, +2 HP per level, +2 to fort saves, and -2 to AC. And it lasts for 1d4.
I want to reroll my
plus
character.
level
This
per
is
round.
it's pointless being a warrior at this point. There's no point in playing this guy.
Hey, I asked if we wanted to go back.
Dang it,
Both of you
Bolton.
guys were like, nah.
Yeah, you guys rolled all that shit. I was like, cool, they're gonna see it. And then you're like, actually, fuck that. Fuck the rolls.
Yeah.
What did we roll?
Oh,
You rolled to
he
go
rolled
back in
whether
and
or not to
look
go
twice.
in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you're like,
I-
actually, fuck it.
Yeah.
Uh,
That was all Kifu. So you're the look. You missing that's your fault now.
Yeah, I'm gonna reroll as a warlock.
oh yeah.
But I left out all the story shit that you guys didn't see. But yeah, that is one of the items that you missed.